that like a lie? Cause I done told the bitch like, oh, I ain't never came from here before. So
I never smoked before.
remember Duke used to do that shit when he was growing up. What's that you eat? I ain't never had none of that before. Let me try that.
It's so funny, dude. I said it when I'm boy.
I saw you eat one of these yesterday.
I said it with boys.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never tried dick before and they fall for it. For real?
I'm not really a topper for real, for real. I mean, I guess if the ass is there.
It's funny.
So you a natural bottom.
No, I'm very versatile.
I miss when girls used to be modest like that.
Ambidextrous in the bedroom.
Like I ain't never did this before, but
Especially
like
if
you.
they're little.
I mean, just remember that when girls used to
Little.
lie?
What's
Yeah,
your infatuation?
Used to
I
hide the
love
whole.
little niggas. He can slap them bitches around.
Oh, you hear that, man? He said he love little niggas. Oh.
And he thick.
Oh.
Let's get out this bag. Turn this whole interview.
Oh, this shit's preposterous.
Fuck y'all talking about right now. This is not how
This
we
is
This is
backbreaking.
not how we bring back part 2 tonight.
We live now.
Great start.
No. So I do got a question. If you had to not even pick one person, but if you had to say, looking at your younger self, looking at you now, and then looking at whatever, whether it been a father figure, a movie, a comic book, who do you think that you most became as far as like your inspirations was growing up? Like,
Damn, I lost.
It's a deep question.
no, I'm saying because you know some people like I wanted to be like Barack Obama as a kid. Now some people like I want to be like Denzel Washington. I wanted to be like.
So what I wanted to be like, kind of like what I want to be in, is it that basically what you saying?
Yeah, like if you can say that you emulated somebody in your life, who would you say that you emulated the most?
Oh man, y'all
Like
be
it can
like,
be your
man.
father, it can be your uncle. Like it ain't got to be somebody. It ain't got to be.
I feel like
Iron Man, but if it is, you know.
When
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
growing up, man, to be honest,
Let me see that ass shirt.
I wanted to be like Tupac, man, and I wanted to be a thug, bro, and that's all I saw for real as a kid. I thought being a thug was what it was, and I used to be watching Bad Boys, what you want, what you gonna do? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be bad one day.
Yeah.
And it's like it's crazy because I wanted to be like Master P, body. You know what I'm saying? Well, in my eyes, he body. So thank you, brother. I needed that, man. I've been wanting to hear somebody tell me I was about it since 1999. I miss that shit, man. If you miss it with me.
Before you jump in the game, just get one thing
You know what I'm
understood.
saying? For
If you're
real.
selling that ice cream, you got to make sure it's good.
If you body. Hey man, you gotta give it to P, man. He went to the NBA. It's like, dude, what? You never pissed on no church, did you?
Yeah, I think
He
he might have
just
been
was
like
very smart, man. I
like the
I
first self-made.
businessman.
I don't know, like millionaire or some shit.
Hell no.
Well, hand-to-hand millionaire. I don't know what you would call him.
Master P was
He's dope though. He did some
Yeah,
good
you know,
shit.
say that.
Yeah, he did.
He was
some
an
good shit.
entrepreneur, man. He made.
That nigga paid attention to history class. He just made some shit up. He was the first black man to make some money.
Everybody bring up the legend of
He the first black man to ever see $1 million.
But you always hear that of him out the trunk. Oh, first nigga to go platinum out of his trunk. That was what they said.
I thought that was Chameleonaire.
Nah, that was after P.
Yes.
What's wrong? What's your answer?
Oh man, Fresh Prince of Welfare. I was like Will Smith under ratchet circumstances. And just kind of tried to keep it like, you know, family and integrity and honesty and shit. Which are not revered qualities in the hood. But
Hey, so death wasn't hard for you.
no, it was easy. That's why I break up with bitches every other year. Like, bitch, I'll see you again. I breathe dead motherfuckers.
Right. Hey, that one joke you be saying, that shit
that's
be funny as
interesting,
fuck. You
man.
be like, it's cool, bitch, I'm gonna see it regardless.
Yeah.
Nigga said
Being
that.
around death so much, you feel like that make you detached a little bit?
I think it makes it easier to detach. Like, I love hard for whatever, like family, whoop whatever, but if it's over, cool.
You look like you could have been like the black. What's the dude name? There used to be with the Undertaker.
I feel like that's a good survival
What's the
skill.
dude's name?
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer. You like a black
Yeah.
Paul Bearer?
I
Though.
see niggas let it all go over a broken heart. You know what I mean? Or
Or just a situation they fixated on and they
Well,
can't
just-
let go of
right.
it.
Did you steal their coat too?
the one nigga. No.
So DJ
I ain't gonna lie, I had to get that nigga for that, bro. He was,
so Harley
he
Quinn
was gonna
entire
go
life,
down
that's what
with
you
it.
think you
Right.
would
Nah, he wanted it.
So,
People told me that.
what's really cute about her backstory is that, like, she obviously went crazy over love and crazy over someone she thought she cared about. And growing up,
I'm sorry. Who's
And
this?
what story
Harley
is this?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Okay.
so, and then she always referred as like a side character. She never really had her own story or her own voice. And growing up, I always put myself underneath somebody. I refused to like have my own voice because I always like didn't think I was like interesting enough or didn't think I was like important enough. I always felt like I needed to serve somebody else. It wasn't until just recently when I started doing comedy, I started stepping out into my own voice. And it's been a real interesting journey because like I always have trouble trying to find something original without making my entire personality. So a lot of times I feel like, oh, I'm stepping into a stereotype because it's easier to do that, or oh, it's because if someone talks shit about a stereotype, they're not talking shit about me. Because stepping out to be me, myself, and I is scary. It's vulnerable. It's like, and what if I'm not interesting? I'm just gonna be like that whole process and like seeing the different movies and our
Evolution.
yeah, was very, it's like so awesome and so inspiring. Not forgetting where you came from, but literally looking like a fucking clown and still being the baddest bitch. Just huge inspiration.
Hey man, I love that journey, man. That's what's up, man. I
What
like
about
how
you?
comedy can help, bring people to like some truths in their life.
That's the true
Cause
thing.
you gotta dig into who you are, like deep up there on that stage.
You do.
man.
It's scary.
You're vulnerable as shit.
You put yourself in the most vulnerable situation, but then to me, I always look at it like a
So-
climb up.
He said vulnerable.
It's like, I mean, to me, I feel like I look at it like
Man.
you can be vulnerable up there.
No,
You know?
for real, that's what made Richard Pryor so dope, though. He was up there. He grew up in a whole house, and even when he got set on fire, he went up there and talked about it. Nigga, like, fuck it, this is my life.
You know,
nigga.
one thing I learned about comedy, man, it's a place where I feel like it's a place where I can tell people that life ain't so hard as you think it is. Well, not necessarily that. Let me take that back. That life is not so harder on you. I'm dealing with it too. So like I feel like me being a comedian, I'm more like I want to make my purpose is to make people laugh, but also letting them know that life is not so hard because I've been through it too. Like being broke, I had one time I was like, where are all my broke people at? Nobody said nothing.
Right.
Nobody really wanted to say anything until I started bringing the significance of being broke, and now everybody started laughing. But I was telling them like, shit, being black sometimes, like I got this joke. I'm like, shit, being black sometimes you might not have it. We don't have it, shit. We'll borrow it. If we can't borrow it, shit, we'll make it. If we can't make it, shit, we just gonna steal it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Yeah, right.
We gotta get it.
Find
though.
a way.
You feel me? We gonna make it happen. So
Flint, what would you say about you?
What was the question?
I don't even remember the
Who'd
question.
you emulate the most growing up?
My bad.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
I
was
went
the
left.
question?
Yeah, I went left, bro. I went left, bro.
No, you heard DJ talk about Harley Quinn and y'all went on a nice little.
Yeah,
Wet
for
to
Renzi.
That's so funny. He said that shit was cute. Tell me a fucking character.
That's me.
Oh, I didn't say that. It was just you gotta keep the subject going.
We was getting some real heartfelt shit, man. You just killed the whole vibe.
I didn't
man.
because it
No,
got
you
quiet,
didn't.
so it was your turn.
Then that's cool. That
I think a lot of these journeys is
I
like,
like
You
nigga,
don't gotta apologize to me. Flint being an ass. I'm hip to this nigga tricks. I'm not falling for none of that shit.
He will have one in his bag, though. He keep one.
Y'all be falling for it
I
too.
love you
Flint
too.
be
Something
happy.
like,
Oh no, I've seen
That
him.
nigga like
I
a
seen him
fucking
gas
chicken.
people up. He good with
He
that
like-
shit.
he like
Flynn
dancing,
will
dancing,
gas
dancing.
you up, man. He would gas some people up, man. I've seen him done it, man. I just be sitting back laughing.
No, where were we at the compound? And it's,
I mean, not even necessarily
hold on.
gas
Hey,
you up,
remember
but
we
you
was
would
at
make
the
them think
compound?
that they, and then you'd be like,
Flip, Flint.
Somebody Flip.
This
If I call you Flip, I'm gonna call you Flip
Somebody
Love
come
and
get
shit.
this guy. He's falling out. This nigga just called me Flip.
No, remember we was at the compound and the white dude was coming up to us and he was like, this nigga was over it, happy to see us. And Flip, the dude shaking my hand. Flip like, yeah, that's Tom right. He's like pumping it up, making this nigga shake my hand. I'm like, all right, man, let me go and shit. Like, yeah.
Oh, that much. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Man.
See borderline racist. Like, oh,
He almost
you're a tall one, aren't you? One of them dudes.
You better be off the property by sundown.
You're right.
All three of you.
Hey, man, we're here to work. I'm the open
say
act,
so.
man.
It's my biggest
That was
influence.
that call,
in life.
yo. I know that call come through. You gotta make that answer. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shit. What was the
Or like you ain't gotta say either your biggest influence, somebody you think you might emulate, or somebody you tried to emulate, or somebody you think that you try to step into the shoes of, however you want to place it
in comedy?
in life, nigga.
Ah.
That person could have turned you towards comedy. It don't matter. Or you just somebody who you emulated, trying to be, leaving the house every day.
I feel like lessons come through to you in life through many different people along your journey. And it'll just be, little pieces you got to collect to put the whole puzzle together. So at different stages in my life, I feel like I learned lessons through different people, whether it was just them telling me something or me being around them at a certain time or, either way. So
That's
I just try to look at everything.
This is one thought that I always had about how I thought the world works, and this is gonna sound like I'm high as shit, but I always thought that
talking real shit.
I always thought that like not even not every person on this earth is actual real people.
I
thought
look
that-
high as fuck.
I thought that there's like certain amount of people
Don't look
that
at the
are
camera;
really-
it's gonna fuck you up. I was looking at myself in the camera too. I'm like, damn, I look high as fuck.
But you said everybody's not real people.
I think that there's some people on here
Shit,
that's put
bro.
on here just to teach people lessons in like positive way and negative way to show you everything that's wrong in life.
You sound like
And-
my exes.
What?
Is that what they say?
No,
Yeah.
that's. Go ahead.
I think that, and then I also think there's some people that like are dead ass just make the world go round because there's no possible way that everybody on this earth can be a winner because the way that
Right,
everything's
absolutely.
built is.
Facts.
You have to have a
agree with
loser.
the majority of what you're saying. I just don't feel like it's for a reason. I just feel like it's just random. Like it's no like specific lesson you had to learn. Blah 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 blah. It's just random.
Just
But
like
if you
it
can
is.
notice the
Just
pattern,
translate.
then you
Drop
can
the lines.
adjust your plan of attack.
Yeah.
Like, oh, when I do this thing, life goes shitty. When I do this thing, life goes good. Let me do this thing. Like you ever, like I mean,
gotta
shit.
be regular, so special people could be special.
Yeah, I mean, like you would go
Yeah,
through
I
a
think
period
it
of
all
time in your
levels it
life
out.
where you would be losing some shit that you think is a loss,
Right.
and it's really because that's not what's for you in life. That's why you keep fucking up because your skill set is over here, but
Right.
you're trying to do this shit. Like, man, why I can't? And then when you step into what like just flows naturally to who you are, you see shit just start to go
Yeah.
your way. But if you don't notice the patterns and the differences, then shit be all out of whack, man. You be
Yeah.
fucking 40 years old in Taibo class and shit, trying to like figure it out. Like,
For real.
it would make you happy.
Yeah, when I was doing like other jobs before, like I was able to do them, like do a good job, but the effort it took, it was like I was miserable. You know what I mean? It wasn't the natural flow, like you were saying. Like
Yeah.
comedy feels like, all right, I'm working hard, but it don't feel like work. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's still intentional and shit.
All right. So like, when it's crazy, you say the journey thing. So like,
That was what he said. I ain't even said nothing yet.
Oh.
I just asked a question.
I was gonna go off of that too.
I ain't said nothing. I didn't listen to your answers. I ain't said nothing.
Like, I'm just go off of that.
That's what he said.
That was Flint. I like what Flint was saying. Like off of that journey, I feel like, believe it or not, like I was just talking to my pops about this same like shit earlier.
But you
To, like,
didn't-
just,
yeah,
to
I'm
me,
about
just
to
be
do
like
that.
clarification. Like I don't know, you know, how some people like, oh,
You
you know how you be looking for answers sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of times.
And then when you looking for answers, and you may be having a conversation, it may be me and Flynn, we on the phone, we talking about some deep shit, and then like at this time of night, he'd say something like what low key you just did. said something that I was talking about this morning, and it was like a clarification on like, okay, somebody is listening. Like I don't know if I know it's not just me feeling this way. Somebody is listening to what I'm saying because it was answered. Like his questions are being answered. Like so at the end of the day, I've been actually trying to like I've been like not trying. I've been trying to get that out of my. I'm still saying trying, but I've been getting it out of my vocabulary and more talking about what I'm doing. Because if I talk about what I'm doing, then it's gonna manifest in my life. So I look at it like when he said something about it's so many ways for everybody to make it, and it is like. And then you spoke on something about levels, people. You know, coming in your life that might be there for a reason, or they might just be there for certain reasons, or they like, yeah, I believe that too, though. I believe, you know, some people in your life, for you to learn, you may lose somebody that's close to you, like, that, like, really was your family. Like my family, I lost family member, like, somebody that was really close to me, that really supported my comedy, always was there, always showed up to my shows, no matter what, he was there. And we talked about everything, and to lose him, it was just like, you know, I was questioning stuff, questioning life, questioning a lot of stuff. This just happened to me like a couple months ago, for real.
When you're aware,
and it started opening my mind that like his confidence went with me. Like when I thinking about now, when I go up there and I feel that feeling, I'm like, cuz back there.
I mean, you get the energy.
I see you back there, cuz. And I started smiling and shit. I started feeling like, nigga, I know he back there. Nigga, you back there. I don't know if I'm just tripping, bro.
Well, no, whatever energy you need to get through it, you know?
But I noticed that with my energy, and like this to all my comedian brothers, that energy what we bring, it feel like, have you ever been like for instance, thinking about something in your head and someone else say it?
It happens to me on Google all the time. I'll be thinking about something and then like the ad will pop up for it and shit.
Okay, that's different. Like I've been in a comedy spot, and I have a whole set. I only mess with At for real, low key, y'all. Shout out to Two Drinks and a Joke every Tuesday, man.
Yeah, so nobody book him because he only fucks with Ant. Don't put this nigga on none of y'all shows, y'all. He's like, listen.
No, I fucks with Ant because he run a good show, man. And I mess with Bill Squire and a couple of other guys that host good show, good stuff. But
the chime in because I ain't really said nothing.
My bad, my boy.
Oh no, y'all good. I like this. I thought this off camera. I want to say this. I feel like this would be something to drive real conversation. Yeah, we talk a lot of bullshit. Talk about, you know what I'm saying, fuck shit, whatever. I feel like this something that be candid, honest. This some shit that's make you think for real. You know what I'm saying?
Tulip and a hamster.
Kind of mold you into a man and shit. You know what I'm saying? For me though, it's funny because it's like I never had like nobody per se I wanted to be like. I had 3 people who I was like I wanted to take shit from, but the only person I ever wanted to be like, I just want to be a better version of my father. Okay. I thought my father was the dopest nigga in the world, but I saw all the shortcomings, and I'm like, if I could not have those, I'm gonna do alright in life. If I can figure out all the things he good at and all the things he sucks at, and just say some shit he suck at, or be better than him when he was in that shit, and I'll be alright in life. Like I said, this nigga helped so many other kids become great men. Nigga raised 4 fucking kids with fucking college degrees. My fucking brother fucking working Love and Hip Hop. My little sister about to have a medical degree. And this nigga barely graduated high school.
Damn.
But I saw what he did to put in us, so it made me to a better father. I saw what he did for me and my little brother, so it made me to a better man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I also saw how we struggled. I saw the some kind of the toxic shit between him and my mama. I saw even the dysfunction between us and him trying to be authoritative as well as being your friend and shit. So I saw all the pitfalls in the life that I thought that he was building for us. And I'm like, if I can just drive around now, I had this shit figured out.
Yeah.
You think you done that?
To an extent, until I started having kids. No, because I feel like then our lives became more of a parallel to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when I started having kids, I started mirroring his life more, but on a bigger scale than what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, like my father was dope at swimming. My father was dope at just about a lot of shit he did. You know what I'm saying? From drawing to baseball, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna be a father. My daddy wasn't around, so y'all gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga put us in everything. That nigga had us doing everything. That nigga was at every practice, every game. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that kind of shit like, nigga, this nigga somehow make a way. You may not have 2 nickels, nigga, but he make a way.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if I can just be like that nigga, but better, nigga, I'd be dope. So that I even try to steal that shit to my little brother, like, nigga, as much as nigga yell might beat her
You gotta
ass,
have
nigga,
some
he gotta
type of
play.
figure though in your life.
He know the fuck he talking
I
about.
think
all the
everybody
time.
had like I think that I had I thank God that I had that figure in my
But
life
wait,
too.
then there's people I wanted to be like, so I tried
Yeah.
to make my personality like these niggas.
Right.
LL Cool J, AC Slater, and Robin Harris.
That's a hell of a combo.
Oh,
That's
nigga.
a hell of a combo.
Because Robin Harris, I was like, this nigga short, chubby nigga, but he ruthless. He don't give a fuck.
Test tube, baby.
And I want that confidence. But then I wanted the somewhat of the status of AC Slater.
Yeah.
I'm the black nigga that I'm not poor. I don't be poor no more. So that was a big motivation for me. I don't be poor no more.
Right.
That nigga wrestled, football, bitches loved him. Curly hair, whatever.
Yeah.
That little Cool J was just, I thought the man.
Yeah.
I thought that nigga was the coolest nigga in the world.
Yeah. LL, you know what? LL, he was one of them guys, man. He ain't not want his career to end. You could tell he did not think he was gonna ever die out. Like he was like the Jay-Z.
He definitely top 5 longest rap
it was
careers.
a point where it was like, damn, L actually leaving. L hat started going backwards. It wasn't forward no more.
Right, but that nigga, he's definitely top 5 longest rappers. He got like him, Jay, and Buster. I don't know who else like kept banging out hits.
It's like he started trying to look younger, and then it's like, L, you 50 now.
He definitely got
L,
Botox. You can tell.
can't do this, man.
Wax brown.
But I met his son. at the what he looked like him, man.
What?
On my Instagram.
He said he looked like you was gonna bring this lie up. LL was like, man, I got 3 daughters. Who the fuck's nigga to me?
He looked just like LL in Halloween H2O. On my
This nigga met a random bald nigga like, you know LL Cool J?
That nigga wanted to smack the fuck out of me when I tell you that. But lucky I'm not a box bitch. I'm slipping that bitch.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You a sellout. No, what is this?
That was a wild movie, man.
That movie was wild as fuck.
I hated LL Cool J for like a whole summer over there. I'm like, man, you always cool and everything. You was the
When
worst
he was
nigga in the world.
slamming the nigga on the windshield, that
Nah,
shit was
I was cool with
fucking
everything.
brutal.
I was cool with everything until you raped his friend over looking at his bitch. Or trying to fuck with his bitch when he was drunk.
That was the 8 ball in the corner pocket. He
What
didn't rape
movie
him.
was this?
Playing pool.
That's fucking
Into Deep.
sodomy, nigga. That's rape.
Oh yeah, Into Deep. He was scandalous on
In
that.
too
I
deep.
ain't like
So
it.
that's a joke in there right there.
I guess L said I gotta
This
stop
was my
playing the
man.
shark
This nigga
movies.
gonna press up on my girl. This what you gotta do to a nigga. Beating her with a pool stick and they ain't gonna rape him.
He was like, I said hi to her. Whatever, nigga.
Yeah, crazy.
Watch that.
LL, what you doing, bruh?
Shit, what you mean, Snoop, baby boy?
I thought
shit-
Snoop was a
That
funny
shit
nigga
fucked
in the
me
world.
up
That
though,
movie-
man.
it's
That
crazy,
shit hurt my
When
feelings
he
though. I'm
kicked
like, no,
that nigga
Snoop.
Ford over,
Right.
fuck you,
Don't do
daddy,
it,
little
Snoop.
nigga.
Don't do it, Snoop.
Man, this nigga got the audacity to come over to my house.
Man, Snoop
I
Dogg was
ain't-
funny as
I ain't
fucking
never
baby
felt
boy,
like that
man.
about Snoop. I'm like, no, I can't watch that.
He was good though, cause I definitely was. I was mad at that nigga.
Snoop gotta be the skinniest nigga that ever been in front of a camera.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Snoop
Man,
Dogg
y'all-
is a legend,
Did y'all see that
man.
nigga in fucking the wash? He was with fucking old girl in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But that nigga leg was the size of that fucking pole, man. I like, yo, this nigga gonna break if the wind get too hard. Like, this nigga crazy.
You see his wrestling match?
Nah.
I liked my
Oh, yeah,
favorite
yeah,
movie
yeah.
with Pimp.
But that nigga built like a spider, man.
He jumped off the top rope, nigga. I was so
My favorite
worried
movie
for
with him was Pimp Up Hoes Down.
Man, remember that nigga was in Bones?
What about Jimmy Bones? They killed you, Jimmy Bones. It can't be you.
The nigga just had catchphrases.
DJ, that was before your time, man.
Did you
You
like?
don't know nothing about Jimmy
Did you like
Bones.
Snoop Dogg? I've heard the name, not quite sure who that might be.
Are you talking about the dude that says Doogity Dog?
Damn.
Are you talking Martha Stewart's friend?
Right. The spokesperson for
I
St.
thought
Ides
his name
Liquor.
was Mr. Dog. I ain't know it was Snoop Dogg.
Mr. Dog. Remember when he was
He
Snoop
was,
Doggy Dog?
he was the
Yeah,
spokesperson of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Toronto.
crazy. He was the spokesperson of that St. Ides.
And Snoop couldn't.
St.
We just want
Ides.
to look. That's what I want to be like. We want to see Snoop be Snoop. Now, let's see Snoop host a boxing match, or let's see Snoop on TV.
You don't gotta be
dancing.
nothing other than Snoop.
Just be Snoop, right?
Just see Snoop.
I seen Snoop play a vampire bounty hunter.
Yes. That,
Oh, did you know Snoop was the first person on
a great ass
the game?
Vampire Bounty Hunter.
He was like between him and the nigga from
We just want to see him do whatever.
Die Hard.
Let's send Snoop to the moon. See what
I
happens.
vote for
Snoop Dogg was one of the first people on Warzone, bruh.
Oh yeah, WWF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Warzone.
WWF.
What? He was on 2K?
DJ the live set.
What?
That's dope. That's what I want to do. I want to be like,
He got his hands in everything.
let me come and do
Snoop
what I
got
do
his hands
over here.
everything.
No, he just living a good
He got it
life,
right now.
man.
He Corona fucking with it.
doing
Y'all
shit
seen that
with-
video?
Well, look,
The one
Snoop
down
ain't been
commercial
famous for
Corona?
rapping in so long, like since the '90s. They don't give a fuck about Snoop rapping. Just Snoop come over here and say some shit to us. Man, respect
That
though.
nigga, that's somebody I want to meet for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't one of them stylism type people where I be like, I could see Jay-Z and be like, oh, there go Jay.
Yeah.
I could see LeBron and be like, there go LeBron. No, I ain't gonna lie. If I see LeBron, be like, bro, you don't remember me? You don't remember me, bro? We was chopping to me and Rich. We was all out there chilling, man. No, bro, I don't remember you, bro. Yeah, but I heard learn some shit though, man. He probably be like, "What's up, Red?" Yeah, Rich gonna be like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, Rich Paul gonna be like, "Shit, that's I know Red for sure." But
I think I might be like that with Jordan. If I saw Jordan, I'd be starstruck. Like, damn, you know.
if I see Rihanna, I'm gonna just be like, "Oh."
Throw your drawers every Rihanna.
I'm gonna be one of them. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be literally one of them. That's crazy. I'll be one of them,
No,
man.
that's my question. Who would y'all be starstruck by? Is there anybody that you'd be starstruck by? It is you, the Prince of Zamunda.
Starstruck.
Keenan Lonsdale.
I know who that is.
Who is that?
That was the boy that made me. That was my first celebrity crush.
That didn't help
Keenan
us out.
Lonsdale?
He's Kid Flash.
Oh, from the CW show?
I don't know. I was just told he's Kid Flash.
He's
Oh,
black.
man, he ain't helping shit out. What's his name?
Ken Lonsdale.
Yeah, white
That
boy.
sounds like a porn name.
No, oh yeah, this is from the Flash show on the CW.
Mr.
You got it tight.
Pipes the
Everybody
bitch
said
into
that.
her back.
Nigga, everybody
He
say cute look like
You
him.
look like
You
you
got
look like whatever the Rock is. Like he the same, they the same color.
You think highly of Flint, don't you?
I'm sorry, he look like me, man.
Yeah, look.
I had to think about that. Paul Henry, though, yes.
I'm about to.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
Oh, Cleveland Paul Henry?
Yes.
Oh, I know Paul Henry.
He more your type.
He said he more your type.
I thought we was talking about you starstruck. Yes,
But
nigga,
anyway,
you see tomorrow.
Starstruck. Megan the motherfucking Stallion.
And busy playing matchmaker.
Okay.
Megan the motherfucking Stallion.
I was pulling one
And
of your
Doja
moves.
Cat.
I want to see how it worked out.
I'm trying to think of somebody else right now. Damn.
Starstruck? I don't ever be starstruck. Because I feel like I'm at a point in my life, if I met a lot of these niggas, I want to more so, I'd be the first nigga trying to get like some kind of connection. Like, hey, bro, I do this, I do that, da-da-da. You need somebody for this.
I don't think I'll be starstruck with any comedian. I
But
think
I
I'm more
feel
like
like
colleagues.
Some
or whatever.
women, though?
That's not starstruck. That's sprung or whatever. The fuck.
Yeah, I be sprung.
different.
I got some crushes.
Yeah, that's just like
I know
oh.
you see me in the videos.
Right.
You know who fine as hell right now?
Who?
Missy Elliott, man.
Nah.
I need
Anyway.
For me, I don't know what it
I was
is.
saying the same thing.
It's like she flipped around.
She
It's a
was
whole flip. It's like she.
Let me
It's to
find
the
you
point
one
where
type.
she on a whole nother
If
pretty right
we
now.
talking glow up, I say
Like,
Regina
I need-
King.
hey,
now.
Missy
I like
Elliott.
OG Regina King.
If you ever get to see this shit, if you ever get to see this shit, you remember you sent me them 2 hearts on Twitter, and I said you was fine as fuck in that one jersey you had on.
I usually want him with this nigga.
So I just want to let you know, I always liked your music. I always liked that you when you was. Always liked that you when your face was. Yeah. Even when you was a little chubby though, I like
some
some.
with that.
No, definitely.
I ain't gonna lie.
You shoot your shot at Missy.
Missy,
I'm
come
sorry,
holler at
let me
that
get a
nigga.
solid.
Nigga right there. Those two right there.
Call me what you want, man.
On this episode podcast, we have 3 fucking conversations at the same time.
We
Instead
trying to
of
find a
talking
cute
to-
picture of Missy Elliott to validate my nigga claim.
This is the sidecast, the podcast inside of a podcast. They don't even know
Fire.
about a whole other conversation.
Now you gonna look
Fire,
We're here to sidecast.
fire.
Just break the fourth wall.
Boy, you want me to zoom in?
Pull the mic out.
This is the fifth wall, nigga. This is a podcast.
She's
inside
never
a
been
podcast,
ugly.
man. We bro.
Nah,
We're airing
She's
this
never
out.
been ugly ever.
Pull the mic out.
It's just niggas just didn't want to act like they didn't see Missy.
That's what I'm saying. Like Missy was.
Missy look good as fuck.
I might have smacked. What was that? Yeah,
She Asian backwards, my nigga.
I might have smacked that Missy. You know what I mean?
She Asian backwards. This Missy right here,
I ain't smacked
she
Missy
was going.
Hold on. How old Missy you looking at?
Look, y'all gonna leave that Missy alone, but I would have fucked with her.
Which
I
one?
always like shit that people don't like.
Not the beginning of her career, but like halfway
Not
through.
this, not this.
No, not this one. Not that one, nigga. This nigga is.
Oh,
shit! That is strong shit.
They tried to disrespect her. That was her. That was probably her after her
Ain't said
tours.
like that.
She probably did a big ass tour. Her, she was sweating hard as fuck, and somebody tried to disrespect her.
I'm trying to think.
Don't act like you ain't
I
never
don't
got
know.
caught on.
Starstruck.
One of them too.
What about this Missy?
Yes.
Let me see.
Come here, Missy.
Where does that sound coming from?
You don't see them lips, boy? Come here, Missy.
No, Missy, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Missy.
Who's somebody? Ah, man.
You ain't have like no hero growing up and nobody like.
Probably Eddie Murphy. It'll probably be the only person I could say that maybe that all because it's like, nigga, how did you do this?
I gotta give it to Chris Rock, man. He plays a lot in my
I have
career
an
for some
almost
reason.
over Dave Chappelle I do for Chris Rock.
You know why? Because Chris Rock, I seen him more, and it was like I got to see more of his versions when I was younger, like New Jack City, and you know that's why I think that's kind of why I got the crackhead version. But I had a lot of crackheads in my family, so I know how to be a crackhead real easy.
What does that
I can be a
entail?
crackhead easy.
Like,
If I could go back in the '90s, I mean the '80s, I probably would have. If I was doing then,
Don't say that. Don't even finish.
I probably would have smoked back.
next episode, we're gonna have Lil Daddy on here to talk about the dangers.
Oh,
Uh,
shit.
No, you know what, man? I would have did it, man. You know, because think about it, ain't nothing but a modern day. If you did a pill before, you would have did crack.
I ain't never did pill before.
You wouldn't did crack.
And niggas was really up on it. It was either weed or crack back then. Like it wasn't no in between.
Listen,
it wasn't weed. It was
Think
crack.
about it. If you were able to get vagina from someone that never ever was give you that vagina, but when you smoked her with that, she just decided to, you know, top you.
And you
And
ain't nothing but the dope.
This
man's
girl right
bitch.
here is the track runner, right? She's a live star.
Go lie.
She just happened to just be smoking with y'all that day, and it was a primo. And now she's down low topping you. Boom, right?
I don't know. We might
Now
go
the
down
next day, her friends did it
I
with
wanna see where it's
her.
gonna
Her
go.
friends did it with her. They all fine as hell. They all fine as hell. Hold on, they're all fine as hell. And everybody's doing primos. Everybody done did a primary now. At this time, Jay-Z did a prim.
That's cool.
I mean, a lot of guys were doing.
He
I mean,
do a Supreme Prince.
okay, a
That's
Supreme.
cool.
He did a Supreme. He did a Supreme taco. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, what I'm trying to say is, at that time, it was something cool, and maybe I would have. Hey, I'm just saying. Look,
I'm with you.
I would have been rehabilitated because let me tell you
My
something
man
about
being
black.
honest over here.
Black is a
I
don't think he was
I,
suspect, man.
I know some rehabilitated crackheads, man.
Would you have still been an athlete?
He make a woman.
Huh?
Would you still been an
Bro,
athlete?
you know, a crackhead can do anything.
They were more hardworking than
But
the drug addicts. now. I
listen,
agree.
bro, a crackhead will clean your house, wash your all that in 2 hours, in 1 hour. I mean,
Yeah. I used to get my oil changed for the low, man, back in the day.
Bro,
Man.
they
My
don't
nigga was a
play.
mechanic. He had like real life skills and shit before he
but my
got
thing,
kicked
I
off
would have
crack.
did crack.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I
But
was
we
gonna
here
ask-
and we got to deal with it.
We're
man.
gonna deal with the
We
crack.
just
You
gotta,
gotta- you can't
ride it.
leave.
We just gotta step.
You
Okay.
can't jump shit.
Has
Okay,
anybody in here
so-
ever done crack? Are we just
Look,
No,
fuck it, man. We
You
got
thinking about doing crack? Don't do. I
No,
want
no,
to
it's
say, man.
that.
Oh, well, I guess,
My
Oh,
habits,
man,
my
you
habits
know
now,
we-
nigga. I'm set in stone at this
I
point.
guess the question is, would y'all have done crack if it was?
See, it was free basing. No, it was free basing back then. Niggas didn't know no better. It was like, we just
So
gonna-
listen, this
My
is what I'm trying to
granddad
say
did.
before I get to. Can I level up? God damn.
Okay, period.
Just about to
You ain't got
get
no
that crack
XP.
story.
It's
All right,
XP.
let's get it.
Well, it was this one time. Listen,
I'm
y'all.
gonna go ahead and crack it with the Red Bull.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just picturing myself in the '80s,
I just
man.
don't like. Okay.
Early '80s. You know, I'm picturing myself in high school,
Smoke crack
meeting these
instead of
girls,
selling it.
and finding out like at this time, crack
Try
was not
speed.
introduced to this.
LSD maybe.
Crack was introduced as a cool drug. It was a cheaper cocaine. Remember, cocaine is an expensive drug. It's a
I ain't never
rich
did
man drug.
cocaine either.
back in the day, people used to buy $100 for a gram, right? And they would go home and snort it to their nose bleed, right? But once it got in the early '80s, crack came out.
I just want to know.
So when
who-
crack came out, it was a cheaper way of.
What
You
is
would
this
think
shit?
like, okay,
What's the question?
you might try it though, like as a
Hey,
coke
well,
thing.
Hey, what's this
That's
history?
what
there's
they
like
call it
you know
a
how crack
project.
started.
They was
Look,
experimenting.
explain to us why you gonna do
How
crack.
can
We know
we
how crack
sell this
started.
on that?
I would have did crack because I would have liked. I would have wanted to have fun doing that shit with them.
So that's the reason I don't
Why are you
do crack.
so sure you would have been
I-
smoking?
Because
crack?
I look at the crackheads.
Like,
they
no,
have you ever seen a mad crackhead? Have you ever seen a mad crackhead?
Like, I want to
Take
do
his
the
crack. That nigga, motherfucker, and act like they can fight and
Man, a
shit.
crackhead is always happy, man.
Man, you should just smoke that shit right now.
And how you just gonna squirt all over the floor, man?
Just smoke right
Hey,
now.
you know what? To be honest, crackheads are the richest, some of the
My
richest
bad,
people you
dog.
can know.
If you
They're
smoke
millionaires.
crack and then you had a business,
Ah,
Think
that-
about
that-
it.
that's gotta
They
be-
spent
We got some
20,
late night
20.
late
How?
naps.
How?
They ain't never had it all together. though. You gotta get it at the same time, though.
You ain't thinking about it.
Ooh.
Every day.
Yeah.
A person to spend a 20 with you every 20 minutes.
But man, these niggas is hustling though. They steal it. I feel what you're
Bro,
saying. Like the
you
amount
don't
of
play
ways
with
they
no
spend.
crackhead, bro. They got everything for the low. A crackhead will come through. He will have a TV. He'll have this whole setup right here, man, for $20, man, $40. No, he ain't gonna let you play him. He gonna
You still
want, he
have
gonna
crack-
want
you
like, he
still
gonna
active
want
duty
like,
crackheads?
he gonna want like 80.
Yeah, niggas.
Well, isn't that back when
He gonna want an 80
house
ball.
was
You can tell him, man,
$20?
this shit cheap,
House
man.
is never
This
that's
shit
so
cheap,
funny.
man. You don't want this shit, man.
Young
All this
nigga-
shit cheap,
young nigga
Rico. Rico, this shit
Niggas
cheap.
smoke
Rico,
weed.
don't nobody want this shit. You
I don't
stole
know.
this shit. I'm gonna have to. You can tell him anything. You be like, man, listen, man, this shit gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught with this shit, Rico. Who the fuck you steal this shit from?
Rico.
Man, look, man, I just got this shit.
Oh damn.
I just got this from my
Personal story.
cousin, man. You know, you be like, bro, you broke at somebody's
you look
house.
back
I
in
know
time.
you did.
Hey, but look, you said
Kids
something
you
about
live in.
Chris Rock. I'm saying, who do you think has the better comedy stand-up catalog? Chris Rock or Dave
I thought we was
Chappelle?
inside the crack. How we get to Dave Chappelle?
Nah,
I
man,
think
I
we
had
need to-
enough crack one night.
No, what it was is I started saying that I like Chris Rock plays a part in my comedy. And I feel
Oh,
like,
his Pookie was good. I like his character.
like
but no, I'm serious though,
I
like-
ain't even listened to his new thing yet though. Have you?
Who do y'all think though?
Yeah,
Who has a
the
better
new
stand-up
set,
catalog?
Well,
Chris
how was
Rock or Dave Chappelle?
Probably David.
Who's good?
Have y'all seen all of
Obviously,
them?
Chris Rock is not bad, huh?
no, I'm just saying. I don't know. I didn't like watch it for like that. I just watched.
You just watched it?
Just
You watch
to see it. I just
Yeah.
wanted to hear the
I
joke.
enjoyed like
I
his
kinda,
first three.
when I watch shit, I
Remember
don't have
some of
no
his jokes?
certain expectation in mind. Like I don't watch it like, oh, it's gonna be good or bad. I just want to see what it is. Like what's it's like reading the newspaper. Like you know, how people used to wake up and read the newspaper.
Little do I
in the
know.
morning.
Yeah.
Back in the day, old ass motherfuckers.
I
who used
remember
to
the
wake up and
newspaper
read
days.
newspapers.
Yep, and you might
That's
to
what,
make you get that.
Cross your leg.
that's what comedy set is to me. Like, oh, okay, let me see what's the new specials.
It's funny
out.
today.
So
Yeah.
no interest, good or bad, you just want to
Today,
see it.
Earthquake special dropped today. Oh, okay, new special came out today. I'm just like reading the news. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I even
That's
if
a
I
good
don't
way to
like
look at
it,
it.
even if I don't like it, I watch it just because I like study comedy. Like,
Who we talking about? I missed it.
I'm
My
talking
bad.
about like watching sets. I'm like, I just watch them just to watch them.
Yeah.
I do be wanting to hear new jokes, man. That make me laugh.
Like I watch a special that's like not good. I just be watching.
There we go.
I guess when I first started, I guess in my first couple years, I'd be watching more. I'd be watching to more like learn from like different deliveries and
Look at DJ. He comfortable as fuck.
you know what I'm saying, different deliveries and.
Purr. He just chilling in the
Like,
couch.
I don't necessarily like.
Nerves with no more. DJ.
I don't
out here.
necessarily like
Let's
steal
talk.
from like they comedy. Like I don't never
See,
use a
we
joke
ain't
that they
gonna
may have used or nothing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Or-
no, see, you know,
It's
that's-
just I just
Don't
be
do
like,
that to me.
damn, that's why you put that down. Then when I think about how you put it down, I'm like, damn, I could put it down like that.
We talking about crack?
You want the crack down?
Is we still talking about
And
crack?
if you talk shit, I gotta put the smack down.
I'll definitely say that all my best joke, all my joke writing happens at hilarities when I'm watching people's sets. I come up with all of my ideas.
That sounds like stealing. No,
Yeah,
That's
you
a
be
good idea.
stealing the fuck up. I'm about to beat your ass. The fuck?
He like, Dave, you had a hell of a set tonight.
Like I said, Dave.
We about to
What was that one joke you
Fuck
did?
out this nigga.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
You think this shit is
That bitch loaded too.
Did you gonna be
think
able
this shit?
Oh! You know, shot him.
DJ gonna be at the motherfucker.
Open your gallery right now, baby. Open your phone gallery. Go to the fucking video. Right now.
Come
If
on,
I
man.
see one fucking joke in there, you're fucking dead, pal.
You want
Call
some
your fucking
jokes?
coroner.
You want
Yeah,
some
man.
fucking
Stick yourself, Tony.
They're gonna be like,
What type
no
of candy
joke.
is that,
That's
brother?
DJ's dick.
Are you sharing?
You said you wanted to see the video. I gotta find it.
Man, I haven't ate some of these since I
That's
was a
hilarious.
minor, bro. M&M's, bro. I haven't ate these since I was a minor, bro. I hate these too.
You know, Skittles got chemicals in them that's literally toxic to you, and like they banned in some countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called fake.
Skittles?
Dude.
Skittles are banned?
Yeah, some countries, yeah.
Wow.
Because of the
sugar?
How much
no,
bullshit
there's
do they
this
give
toxin
us?
in there. It's called homosexual. It's illegal in some countries. We don't.
Oh, y'all got
Next
me.
episode.
Got me on that one.
That's what they said.
That was cold. That was cold.
Cold-blooded.
Bloody.
Okay, so fuck, marry, kill.
You better use women, nigga.
Don't be a womanizer.
I really think this one. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He gonna be like,
No, you can never
Lil
be a
Bow Wow,
womanizer.
Romeo.
You know you can never be a womanizer.
Isn't that wait? What's a womanizer?
You can never be one. Just don't worry about it.
He's a manizer?
Yeah.
You know what a womanizer really is? It
I will
sounds bad
manize
as
some
fuck,
men.
don't it?
Oh, that's a nigga who survived off the kindness of bitches.
I like the way your definition roll off the tongue, man.
Wait.
He kind of said it. He's kind of said it the right way, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
good enough.
That's how Pimp.
I survived
That's a
Two-
good way to look
That's
at
how
it.
Pimp said shit to a bitch.
But it's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I ain't no
But it's
womanizer.
really a guy that messed with different of women. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you could be a bad womanizer.
No, it was a time in my life
You
I
could
had.
be a good womanizer.
It was a time
People
in my
don't
life.
understand.
Hold up,
People
it was
like, oh,
Red-
womanizers.
Red-
You're
Red-
fucking
no,
scum.
I'm
Red,
gonna
it was
call
a-
bullshit on that. Listen,
What?
as a nigga who loves women, love it. We was all nigga young. I'ma have 4, 5 hoes.
Oh, we get it. You love women.
The woman.
Trust me, Trey.
The womanizer part, you can't say it's a good womanizer. It's no such thing.
Oh my God. Why
If
is
you
it?
telling the truth, you can be. I think.
That word
Google
just sounds so
Google
negative.
womanizer. It sounds like, but Google womanizer. See, that's why I don't like the way he said it.
But look, it was a time where I had.
Womanizer.
I don't know.
In my best days,
Hold
like,
on.
hold on. I had like $250,000 worth of bitches in my life at one time. You know, I wasn't liquid, but
$1,000.
$250,000 worth of bitches. In
How
my
many
life at one
bitches
time.
in each
See-
denominator?
Yeah, okay, it was like
Did you
five.
have $50 bitches, $100
So
bitches?
it was 5 bitches. It was like
See,
one
y'all
project
crazy.
bitch who
Did you
did
have
the shit I
$5
like.
bitches?
See, y'all creating
Did you
a
have
whole nother
dollar
womanizer.
So one bitch
Yeah,
had like
you have
$150,000. So it was already.
He was
shit.
really out
She
here
said the
pimping.
I wasn't pimping. It was just survival.
Listen,
You know, I ain't make him go do no work.
You heard that? He said it wasn't pimping.
no, but check this out though, big dog. My pimping
His-
brother.
his
Listen
bartering
here,
death
brother.
for cash.
Listen here, brother.
Hmm.
I know a bitch that can suck a BB out of a spray paint can. You understand me?
Gobble gobble.
Well,
You understand me, Stanley?
I would have.
I know a bitch that can suck
BBS.
I know a
I've
bitch that
never
can
heard
suck an
that.
apple through a gate. You understand me, Stanley? And pimping my blood is on me. Now listen here, Pat Player. That ain't what the womanizer is. A womanizer is someone that dealt with many different women.
A definition: a man who engages in numerous casual sexual affairs with women.
Is something wrong with that? Is something wrong with that
All
though?
about the
Come on.
ad-libs. It's the
I
ad-libs.
supposed to. I'm not gay. No offense.
No.
I'm not gay. I'm supposed to sexual interactions with different women. It even
Or you
says
just
it in the
not.
Bible. Be fruitful.
Yeah.
Wait. It says spread your dick around in the Bible?
He ain't say it like that. He said be fruitful and multiply.
Being fruitful sounds gay.
How could you not listen? How could you multiply? How much do you want to? How many do you think a woman can have kids? That you want to make one woman have? That's torture.
Wait a minute.
Because he was talking about sex when he said that.
Thank you. See, womanizing don't always have to be a sexual.
No, we all
Because
love
you-
bitches.
If
man.
you have a baby,
We
listen,
all
if you have a
as many
baby
bitches
with a
as
woman,
possible.
right? And y'all stop messing with her,
like message.
and you stop messing with her, right? And you still take care of your kid, and you a good father, and then you meet another woman, and you have a baby with her, and you take care of your kid, and you moving around, and you marry another woman, you're a womanizer. You can't even run from it. You are.
I say I'm a serial monogamous.
That's not a good thing.
It ain't
It's not
to some people to judge, but listen,
It's not
how
for
could
everybody
you
to
judge me because I did not want to
you
be
made-
with one woman?
you
God
made-
never
you
said
know,
that I
you
have to.
You know,
I thought that when they
no.
said he was
tell
that.
you
You know
that.
why
That
you
ain't
can
true,
you know why you can be judged?
Marriage
Red?
ain't for everybody.
You know why you can be judged? Because unless you in some kind of polygamy or you're a fucking Mormon, you just made 3 fractured families. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason I gotta share you with a whole other family 3 times. There's no reason I get to see you Thursday and Friday and I don't get to see you for next Thursday and Friday. No reason you're doing that to a kid.
Right,
So
it's pretending like you want to be
in your mind
one
can tell yourself
family.
that it's good, but it's somebody it's not good to. So that's why you can never say it's a good thing as a womanizer, because somebody gonna get fucked. Either the bitch, the kid, your time, your money. Something's gonna make it bad. No such thing as good. You can say that you purposely didn't try and hurt nobody, or you can say that you was honest with a bitch. But that don't make
Even
you a
if I
good
didn't
thing.
have kids with the
Nigga,
woman, I'm still a
Robin
womanizer.
Hood is a story
How many-
about
are
a
you a
hero,
virgin?
and he a fucking thief.
How many women did you have sex with before you had your you got one baby mama, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I knew I was talking to a man with one baby mama because
I
you
can
can tell.
I still
Now,
had a
look.
broken family. Me and her not married.
At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, it's still y'all is married though, Loki. Y'all still together, right?
No.
Okay. Y'all okay, you still got your 1, 2 and your punch in there.
I just
It's just
take
y'all
care of my
separated,
kids.
but-
Well, I thought. Wait. Okay.
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, that does not make you a bad womanizer because at the end of the day, it just happened to be that way. Like y'all separated, it didn't work out. I had a baby with you. Me on the other end, I'm just like my first kids. You know what I'm saying? I kind
But
of
that's
just had my
not a
kid on just
womanizer.
first sex time.
How many
I
kids
got
do you
2
have? If you don't mind me asking.
I got 4 sons.
Okay.
My first son was off of the first time we had sex one time. I had another son that was just like that too.
Damn.
Sex one time.
Snake eyes, right?
So it's like I can't run from inevitable.
Okay, but the question is, you're saying that these are all completely separate times in a different.
Because
time
I'm mingling, like I'm not just.
No. The thing is, the womanizer is if you do it all at once. So if you fucking bitch,
It didn't say all
if you
at
fucking-
once.
It says multiple people at one time. So if you fucking
Did it say that
bitch
at one time? Was that particular?
not at
particular?
one time, but like
Read that again, my good brother.
Okay, I can read it.
When I hear womanizer, I think about How to Be a Player. You guys ever see that movie?
Love that.
I know, but I'm trying to. I read the definition, and when my definition of it was different.
Get her to say it. She
Fuck that! I don't want to hear that white lady say that. Please.
A man who engages in numerous casual sexual affairs with women.
So that's all at once.
No,
What
he
you're
did not
saying-
say at once. It
He
says
says numerous casual
Okay, so
affairs.
if I'm not a virgin, which I'm not, a virgin, which I'm not, that means I had sex with numerous women. So
The
when I meet a
affairs is
woman,
what's
I
the-
am a affair is when you have sex with them.
No, an affair is if me and bitch A is married and I fuck go bitch B and I then fuck bitch C and I then fuck bitch D as this
No.
all's together. That's a
Now
womanizer.
Google affair.
You run it
I
through
think fucking-
bitch's house.
I think this fucking bitch B kind of qualifies you already.
I don't.
It's automatic.
What do you take that as?
I mean, it's not
as
be
a
bad.
womanizer, as that definition that he just read out. You don't have no.
Look, I had a great
Because if that's the
granddaddy.
case, then every single last one of y'all is a womanizer unless you had one person.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody
And that's
doesn't
not
make it
that.
that word.
Every
Hold on,
man
look, I
can't
had
be
a-
a womanizer.
hold on,
That's
So he had.
crazy.
Oh yeah, because some men only probably had one woman. Right?
Hold on, listen, look. I had a great granddaddy, right?
Right.
He had a wife.
Some men only had one woman.
Hold on, look, my great granddaddy, he had a
Yeah,
wife
but-
and he had a side bitch,
Gotcha,
and he
that-
took care of both houses. Like he was a good womanizer. Like he had a wife and a side bitch, took care of both households, nigga. Like he's everybody's daddy. Like what you gonna say? And he's responsible. You know, that's a good womanizer right there, I think.
Yeah, because he's taking care of both of them at the same time. But what he's saying is, if you had more than one, if you ever dated more than one woman
It's not
in your
saying
life,
at one time. It said multiple different women.
Well,
and
I agree. I think over time too, but I'm saying like
over
seems-
time, you know, you dealt with different women.
So-
So y'all have affairs.
Yeah.
Affair is when you having intercourse with them or whatnot.
No, I was
Well, look
fucking.
up-
I ain't
look
never
up
had no
affair.
affair.
It's always an affair because it's a relationship, kind of.
That's I don't see. I'm gonna look
Like,
up affair.
that's why I don't believe in relationships. I don't believe in a relationship because technically I have a relationship with males, and I'm not gay.
okay, baby, hold on.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying? Like,
back this up.
A friendship
Because
is a
that's-
relationship, bro.
Okay, and I
If you
understand
got a male
that,
friend that you
but
grew
you
up
can't
with,
say that you don't.
that is a relationship. Y'all niggas gonna argue. Y'all gonna go through all
Of
type of
course.
shit. That is a relationship. Am I lying?
Everybody in this room got a relationship to each other. That's fact.
So at the end of the day, that was my joke. Don't get it twisted. My boy.
His first definition is correct. Second definition, blow that shit out the water though.
Which one?
This one up here?
You know this one.
Oh yeah. It's a sexual relationship between two people, one or both of whom are married to or in a long-term relationship with someone else.
But the first definition is what you were saying though.
An event or sequence of events, a specified kind that has previously been referred to.
As you just said, you gotta.
It happened. Something that happened.
But
It was a thing.
neither here nor there. I get what you're saying, and I'm not trying to sway your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to say you per se wrong. I'm just giving you a different.
No, and that's fine. That's
But
why I started to come up
in
with.
my eyes,
When I read the
feel like
definition, it just was like, okay, are we all one?
I hear the point you're
I
making
feel, I
though.
feel like saying that
It's by default,
saying it's a
yeah.
good womanizer.
They're like, damn, are we all one?
No, like saying
nicer. When you say
No, saying-
nicer at the end,
saying
it's
you-
just started.
Nicer.
I thought you were
No way.
Nicer. Look, he's over Google
First, I think I
himself.
put you get a side. You sure that ain't my phone? Boy, you love my phone.
I have.
You got
Don't do
8
that.
phones like me.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
We both work at T-Mobile.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Can I ask you a question as an alphabet boy?
Nah, that ain't
That
how
sounds
you
good.
say it.
That was nice.
I know my ABCs.
Okay. Well,
My favorite
as you know, you I don't want to say gay because that's mean too, right?
No.
Okay. All right. As a gay
Like saying
person.
as a black man, does that mean?
Okay. As a black gay man, right?
Her.
The question that I wanted to ask you was, damn.
Big purr to you.
That's funny.
Oh, as a black gay person, like you got female friends, right?
Sure.
Okay. Why is it that y'all feel like y'all got all the answers to how a man is if you're not technically a man?
Whoa.
He not a man.
No, I'm saying like technically, if you like a man, a real man.
We'll be right
is
back
not,
after these messages, folks.
a real,
No, for
no,
real.
listen, no. When I
Real
say you're still a man, but
But
you're gay.
No, that's still a man.
So being gay,
You should start over.
I don't get.
so okay, in the logic that you were taught.
The logic that I was taught in where a man is a straight man. That's what I was taught.
Exactly.
A real man is a straight man. That's how I was taught. I don't know.
And
I know
because
how it
you were
is
taught
now, and
that-
I don't mind. I don't care, but about people being that way, I don't mind. I love you just like I love everybody else.
No, I'm
What I'm trying to say is,
this has to play out.
what I'm trying to
I'm
say
waiting for
is,
Dave's rebuttal.
what I'm trying to say is, why is it that you seem like you know the answers if you never ever?
Cause he a man.
But y'all let him
You're
get,
not-
let him get out.
Well, I'm
I
saying
wanna
he's,
hear
he's
this.
not
I really wanna
technically
hear
he's
this.
he's not technically a straight man, so he could never understand how I move. He can say that he can probably be like, yeah, I've dated men that were straight, or I turned men that were straight, or he can say I this and that. But at the end of the day, technically, you really don't know, in my opinion.
So there was three.
So why does it? Because women do that. I noticed that's what women do.
Mhm.
Women try to get men like you to be their friends so they can feel like they have an answer, or they can figure out a way to figure out how
DJ,
you is
have you ever had
or
a
how I am, and be like, oh,
I had three.
I can talk to him and he can tell me how a nigga is. My
Hey,
friend,
Red,
my best
Red,
friend, tell me this.
Red,
Like,
he said he had three girlfriends.
No. But here's the thing. We're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about none of that because here's the thing. There's-
that's why
there's-
he get him biased, cause he know what the nigga looking for, cause he did him.
Because here's the thing. The first thing is, your question is built on the fact of a view, a paradigm that you were taught at such a young age that discredits the belief of like the entire community. The fact that you said because you are gay and that's what I was taught, you're not a man. First of all, that logic already skews the question from being able to like answer it completely because because I
say your shit, bro.
Man,
Take your time, baby.
Say your shit, bro.
There's
Man,
this thing. There's this thing called intersectionality.
About to catch you with the.
That's when you are part of two different minorities. Because I am a black gay man, I am black and I am gay. And there's two different levels and two different kind of hates that I get for being such. In the black community, through the Bible, you are taught very much like, if you are not a man unless you are the head of the household, unless you are a protector, unless you are this, unless you are that. And the simple fact of those teachings skew the way of how we're taught and viewed as far as masculinity and femininity. It creates this toxic mindset of, if you're not doing 1, 2, 3, or 4, you's a bitch, and you don't need to be around here with that bitchy shit. Matter of fact, you a fucking faggot. Now that makes it to where, if you are not able to get to that little thing, you're like nothing. If you don't have a wife, if you're not fucking with any girls or whatever the case may be, or if you're not doing it, your entire masculinity or whatever else is discounted and not in existence.
Can I say something good, brother?
Put that in your pocket right quick. And because of that already toxic mindset, that skews the original question. Now, what you said was, you then made another assumption that women only have friends with gay men to get information on other men. That is like, you might have went through some like situations like that, and there are stereotypes of that happening. But in that same sense, that's like me saying to you, how come you only fuck white women? You're going off of a stereotype, then bundling in with your point of view, and putting in an opinion on a very, like, a 1% opportunity or chance or whatever the case may be, that's so based off of 3 different rocks and leaps that leads you to a question that in your mind is logical, but when you say it out loud is like, bitch, what the fuck? Where the hell did you get here? So, I mean, I would love to be able to answer your question, but at the same time, there's like 3 different things we've gone on there.
I get what you're saying, because it was like a 3 different curves for real. It wasn't really a solid question.
It was 3 different.
It was 3 different angles of it, to where it was like, I was trying to fix something that I couldn't fix after I already said something that I thought that I didn't want to be offensive towards you. But basically what I'm saying is, even inside of a relationship, rather it's 2 women that they date each other, there's always a man involved.
How so?
I'm gonna tell you, because even somebody got to be the aggressor. Somebody has to be, even with dogs. Somebody has to be, and who is the strongest? A man, right? So I know people that take. I know people that I got friends that take hormone pills, and they lost their masculinity, their strengths. They don't have the same strength. They can't lift up stuff. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're not a man anymore.
That's the point, though. Because wait.
You're probably the man.
Can I get in this?
But at the end, it's still a girl man. It's a boy that want to be like a girl.
See, here's the thing. Now you're just attacking 3 different issues that are like
right or wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna let you speak.
Am I right or am I wrong,
Let me
bro?
speak.
So it's still a girl and a man,
Let
right?
me speak. So, the reason why you so far left and wild with this statement is, being a man, gay, straight, asexual, don't matter. He still has viewpoints of a man, even though they may not align with everything that you feel as a man.
Right.
As a man, he still dates, he's still attracted, he still hunts, just like you do. His prey just different. So to assume that he wouldn't know how to be a man because you like to wear pink and you like to wear black is absurd.
I like pink too.
And then 2, a lot of bitches like gay dudes because gay dudes is cool to be around. There's no pressure of a nigga trying to fucking make friendship into sex. It's a nigga they can actually just hang around with. Sometimes for safety, they like to go out and get drunk. Ain't nobody gonna try and rape them. They got this big ass gay nigga with them. Like it's a lot of reasons why they have a gay nigga around, not to just spy on you.
No, but
Give
this
me
is what I'm trying to
nigga
get you.
looking
Listen. Women gossip. He know what the fuck I'm talking about. Women gossip, and they use their gay male friends
Niggas
to
gossip.
act like they can give them an answer.
Niggas gossip.
I was gonna
How
say,
you
this
get- how
is
did you
definitely
get an
good
answer?
gossip.
Am I lying? Am I right though?
This might be
Don't they-
one side of situation that you might have
No,
went
no,
through.
I never went through this. I've seen this happen. So I asked the question: is this
But it's not.
like?
It's not a norm. That's what you're trying to say. It's not a norm.
And if it is, it's like the way that you're skewing it is like that's like if I'm a white girl and I
Right.
come up to you and I say, so why is it that you guys are always on the phone when we go out to movies? Like, I mean, I don't want to be offensive or nothing, but like I think it's kind of crazy. Like, you might have already snuck in. And I know you guys didn't pay for the popcorn or pay for anything there. You're already getting it for free. I just don't understand why you guys would have to talk through the movie and like ruin it for the rest of us. You see how that was like three different like stereotypes and three
Right.
different leaps that was like,
Right.
hold on, bitch, who the fuck are you talking to?
Okay, so basically what you're saying is some of the stuff that I might have said you might have took it to offense.
It's not that I took it to offense. It's just that
It could have been perceived as a.
not only that, but it's just coming from a place of ignorance, which is why I'm not mad. Which why I can't be mad. It's just you were taught.
I'm definitely
something.
ignorant to the fact of understanding anything gay, bruh.
Sure.
So I'm
And that's
definitely
something-
asking a gay person something that I have no clue about.
Hey, I got a question, right? And this is totally hypothetical.
So I want to know,
Hold
like
on, wait,
literally.
for you. This is totally hypothetical, right? Say you had to have an imaginary son. Would you rather him be gay or special needs? You can pick the special needs if you want.
Man, I'll say you pop that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whatever. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Shall I shoot him for you?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whatever. If I got 4 sons, right? So I'm teaching my sons. I'm gonna tell my sons to not be gay, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them that, bro. Flat out. No offense to anybody out here. I just want to know certain shit because I be seeing women always be having they friends and they be really phony to y'all for real. To me, that's just my opinion. They be faking. They really be just using. To me, that's my opinion. You feel me? Like not saying anything towards gay people. What
I'm
I'm
gonna let you
saying is,
finish.
I seen them not be really friends with y'all and be faking and be like, oh, that's it. Like, is that your homie or it ain't? Don't be trying to act like that's you feel me? Is that your friend or it's not, bro? Don't be just using this man to try to think he can tell you something about a man. Because I had to tell a female before, like, that he's not even a man. He might not even. When I'm not trying to say that you're not a man. See, I gotta take that back. I'm meaning like, how you don't know he might not be the man in the relationship. He might be the one to be the girl. He might want to drag sometimes. He might want to change up and be on the feminine side, and then it's still gonna be a guy that's like, hey, I ain't doing that. You know, I want to be the one to do all the poking.
But what you say, you can't say
Look,
that.
hold on.
Because a nigga could be a whole. No, listen, a nigga can be a whole drag.
It's still, you know, it's still aggressive.
What you
It's
saying?
gotta be like
What you
that.
saying ain't making sense.
I
Cause
think.
a gay nigga can be a whole
I don't
bottom
know, shit.
that's cross dressed and be a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. Just
Yeah.
because you like fucking being feminine don't mean that you don't like other stuff. Because you still a man.
Or Cleveland Browns.
you can have
It was a
Right, because I seen basketball guys that play football and shit like that.
Or being a feminine in a gay
They
relationship does not mean
dog ass niggas
that
that
you
play
all
football.
of a sudden
shit,
forgot
you
that
feel
you was
me?
a man. Like, I don't know, I got a penis.
That's just how you
I
like
don't
to
know how to
fuck.
stand up and pee.
Right. That's just
You
how you
still
like
a
to fuck,
man.
basically.
But isn't there
Let
still
me-
a feminist in the one?
Hold on. Let me just say this. And I'm gonna
Stupid.
I'm gonna speak
Snoopy.
up. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff, and I want you to listen to this. And I'm glad we're having the conversation in what's considered a safe space for you right now. I first started struggling with my sexuality when I was about 15, 16. That's when I started learning about what sex was. That's when I started learning about attractions and romance and stuff like that. When I confirmed my sexuality, I went home and the next day I tried to hang myself. I was so fucking disgusted with myself. Obviously, that suicide attempt didn't work, and I remember my mom calling me into her room one day, and she just started crying, and she was like, yes, LGBTQ marriage has been legalized in America. And I was just so confused on why she had the need to tell me this. the very next day, I was reading the Bible, and I read all these little verses about how the one verse about how homosexuality is a sin. But of course, my mother got me this little special Bible that broke down different verses, and that one had like a special section on like if you know anyone that's gay, let them live their life, but it's an absolute horrible sin, and they're going to hell because of it. And I remember that.
Wow, Bible.
Right, like, it is. It is a crazy Bible.
You know what's messed up that they say that, but I never read that ever.
But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
right.
Yeah, I don't know who created that. That's like
It was a crazy ass Bible, but like
I still never heard that.
because it was like somebody like took it and like did like spark notes on the side.
Like, you can't change who you are as a person.
But-
Tarantino
At
written
the end of the day.
But that's another time for another day.
Yeah.
Anyways, after
Jerk off if it's all that.
after I came out, I took my mother that Bible and I showed her that verse and I said, I absolutely cannot. I don't understand why this is something that I would have to go through, or why I would have to be or act this way. Why can't I just be straight? Why am I being forced to do something like this naturally? Because if it was up to me, I would be fucking bitches left and right. I would love pussy. I would taste every single flavor. I'd fuck all the bitches. I promise you I would. In a fucking heartbeat.
Right.
I really would. But if my stepdad didn't accept me for who I was, I probably would have killed myself. It was so significant that the father figure in my life and the parental unit in my life accepted me for who I am, because they were able to build the confidence and the security and the fucking
That's what it's all about.
balls to be able to live that life. Now, if my original father, who probably said the same thing that you just said earlier, was in my life and he raised me and he said that shit to me, I would not be here.
How old were you when you left?
I never met him. Him and my mom were a sneaky link in the military. He then went home to his wife, beat the fucking dog shit out of her. I'm talking her jaw dislocated, and like she had to get face reconstruction surgery. That's how bad he beat her. He washed the blood off of her. He washed her blood off of his hands. Got in a car and crashed into the military bridge. He got off on a technicality, whatever the case may be, and he called my mom, and he seen me at a park one day, and he was like, "That's my son. I know it is," and disappeared out my mother's life. Never called, never did anything like that. She tried to look for him multiple times and never.
Damn.
He was a raging alcoholic. My grandfather died in a heroin circle.
Excuse me.
If I ain't gonna lie,
What's a heroin circle? I'm sorry. I'm just...
When people sit in a circle and do heroin.
Is that like a thing?
What part of you couldn't put them two pieces together?
I've never.
I
heard of
get
a
that
circle.
every single time I tell this
I heard
story.
like a den, maybe, or that's opium, maybe. I never heard of a circle.
I get that every single time I tell this story.
Where is this circle at? Is it like a place in every city?
You thought it was like a coffee shop or something?
I'm looking for a heroin circle.
We come here to do heroin.
Tie me off, young blood.
Yeah, come on,
Heroin
man.
circle.
Get the circle right now.
Time to say
Heroin circle.
Meet you all down there.
They got cots.
No,
I
but
like
man,
the ones
to
with the
say
cots.
to what you say, like let's just say this, like I got four sons, right? And I would like before you had cut me off and everybody started saying stuff, I was trying to say that if my sons was to be like different and like different things, you know, I wouldn't be like, I would say like no, but that's what if that's what they want, I can't like tell them like, oh, you gotta get out, or you can't live here no more. I'm just gonna be like, shit, that's what you want.
So
So if my son comes tell me he gay right now, I'm not about to dress him up like Dwayne Wade did his son. I'm not finna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, look, you wanna do that? Wait till your time to You know what I'm saying? When you get grown, you can do that. Because at the end of the day, my mother never let me even bring girls in the house,
No.
let alone some boy about to be. Listen, bro, you can do all that shit on your own time,
We
bro.
about to hop on sticks.
Bro, you can do that shit on your own time.
So,
I ain't caring. That's what you want to do. You like boys.
If your son,
Hey, listen,
son
bro,
can do
son.
it as a grown man,
You
how
wanna
do you
be-
feel about it?
This what you want to do? You show? I'ma support you, bro. I'ma be. Oh, my son gay pageants. Yup, gay as fuck. So and what? Nigga, I'ma support my
so
son.
your son getting married, he wants you to walk him down the aisle.
Bro, I ain't gonna go that far. I'm not going that far, bro. But I'm gonna be from the other side, like. He's like, you going way too far.
I used to say you with it.
You
That's
can't
in
say
front of God. That's
nigga
different.
be like, I don't really support you, nigga.
No, listen. I'm gonna just be like,
He
listen.
said, that's my homeboy from the other
I'm
room.
gonna be like, listen. If he asks me like, Daddy, if he be like, Daddy, you ain't coming for real. This gonna really hurt me.
The voice.
I'm gonna be like, son, for real, man. All right, man. I'm coming, man. Make sure it's
We ain't
some
talking
hoes
about
there.
coming. Are you walking him down the aisle?
Yeah, I'm walking my son down the aisle, bro. I'm not about to let my son just be by himself.
What if
bro.
he got the dress?
If he want to be in the dress, I'm walking him down the aisle, bro.
You
Are
may
you
now
gonna
kiss the groom.
Or are you gonna do the first dance with him?
I'm doing the first dance with him.
See, that's a father. There you go.
I got to, bro. And I hope I ain't no offense. Zay, none of y'all little niggas, man.
Damn it.
To knock on the fucking table is insane.
Nigga, I'm from the south, nigga. I'm from down south,
You
nigga.
just can't go down with me. I can't introduce you to the
Look,
family. I love
at
you,
the
sir.
end of the day, at this point, I got cousins like that. It's so funny hearing your story. My cousin, he came out around that time too, like 15. But you know, my cousin, he real strong, like that nigga. You know, we nigga, shit, he ain't sweet or nothing, nigga. He throw them bitches and everything. You feel me? That's him, and I was gonna speak on his name, but you know, that was what he chose to do. But he didn't tell me. Like that's why I was mad. I'm not mad that he was that. I was mad that you didn't tell me though, bro. I'm your cousin. You could have told me, but he felt like this would hurt me. This is when I knew this shit really hurt though, y'all. And he was hurt. He was scared to come out to us. He was doing his own little thing, and I was hurt because it was like, cuz, I still love you, cuz. So listen, let me tell y'all my little story though. So when I seen him out, I'm like, that's Kurt. Man, they like, man, that ain't.
It was going out the nigga.
Damn.
This nigga wild.
Cliff, y'all speed up.
Okay. You know what? All right. This
Listen,
is
man. Anyways, bro.
Was you in that dress?
Anyways, he felt like he was at the end of the
I
day,
ain't
he
wanna
probably
do
never gonna
this.
see this shit anyway. But anyways, it was a time where I was just hurt because he wanted to come and express himself. So when I finally got to see him and I seen him out, I was just hugged him, and we were just around a whole bunch of people. And I just hugged him, I picked him up like, I love you, nigga. And I picked him up, and he was just like, I was like, cuz, don't you ever do that to me again, man. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what it is, bro. If you start smoking crack or you doing heroin, bro, or whatever it was, bro, I'm gonna be you my cousin, nigga. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, nigga, I said, bro, I said, cuz we grew up together, all you had to do is just tell me. He was like he. But when you look at the life, you look at the lifestyle,
But no,
you could tell that this is the life that he chose.
But Red,
He wanted to be
you
that
gotta
way.
see why he didn't choose you. I tell you, when DJ was just talking to you, the first thing out your mouth was, "I was taught that if you gay, you ain't a man."
No, I was not saying it like that. Y'all took my analogy wrong. I was okay, and that's why I was trying to fix it for you to let you understand that I didn't mean it in that way. I was saying that there is a man and a woman to everything.
So
To me, in my opinion, if you are female, you have a dildo. Right?
Like I just said,
It's a man. He's a man. She's a
What's
man.
it like?
Okay.
okay.
If you're a man, you may be one that may like to take it, and there's some gay people that don't like to take it.
I'm
Right or wrong?
I'm gonna hit on three things.
I know people that say I do not take it.
I'm just gonna hit on three things right quick, and then I'm gonna let you go back. Thing one, and this is just something, and this could lead to a different conversation. But I'm just gonna throw this out for food for thought.
Wait,
Maybe we can skip
before you
that.
get to
Hold on, no, don't cut him off. Don't cut him off.
I want to hear your three.
Hold on, don't.
Oh, he was
After,
like-
no, I want to hear your three. Say your three. After his three, I want to hear your last. I want to hear your
Can you
comment.
just let him
I want to
finish
hear your
talking
comment on
about
this, and we're gonna change the subject.
No, I don't
Yeah.
got no comment. Let the
Let's
conversation.
conversation.
I've been changed for real though.
Well,
It's
how
a
about
real
this?
conversation.
Let's.
It's a real conversation. Say your three. Say your three. It's a real conversation.
I'm just gonna say this, and then we'll just move on to the next conversation. But we'll start the new conversation here.
Yeah.
One thing that I never understood, and something that I just really can't get behind, is when men call women females, because biologically, you just degraded her to somebody who reproduces. Nobody ever says these males. It's always these females, and it's never in a women.
They do.
Who?
Man.
At least they say these niggas.
Men.
Yeah, that's
That's
worse.
still the same thing.
No, I'm saying, I don't think we would care if we called males.
Kind
These
of lost
niggas,
me
these
on that
bitches,
one.
Your wording is going
These
on.
hoe ass niggas.
Well, get to your point.
Yeah.
You know you trying to land
If I heard a girl like, I got this male I'm dealing with, I don't think I would feel no type of way.
Land your plane, bro. Land your
Let
plane.
me get this other two of them.
You trying to land this plane?
Oh no. I'm not.
Go ahead.
This was the start of the next conversation. I'm not touching that no more. We'll just
We
keep
did.
going.
We did that.
You know?
You
it's-
trying to throw that gay leverage on that train now. Shitting on niggas.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Let's throw that out there.
Now let's get over to you. Let you speak your piece. Don't start man
It's cool,
bashing.
man. Maybe I shouldn't have wanted to know, man. My bad.
Don't start
No,
straight
I mean,
bashing.
I feel as if this conversation,
It's
that
never-
conversation
never-
is something that definitely needs to be had, and it needs to be
But
finished.
I'm not trying to out you. I'm using you as an example because of the light that you was the one that
Oh,
gave the
it
subject.
just kind of hurt me because someone got killed in the same type of situation. A female got killed, and she was over town, and she had these, different people around them. There was gay people around them, and they never really was her friend and everything. And that shit really don't be seeming like really solid shit to me. Like y'all either friends or y'all not, bruh.
But straight
Period.
bitches and straight
Yeah,
bitches
and-
do that shit too.
And Red, the only thing I was gonna say that he said about saying females.
You ain't lying.
Red,
That's true, bro.
Red, but he was saying like it's disrespectful to call them females. Like call them bitches.
Okay.
Any
You
bitches?
bitches.
No. Oh wait, you know what?
I'm trying to be nice.
Since we opened up the topic, let's just. I'm gonna say this, and then we'll just keep it pushing. I want you to challenge yourself to educate yourself on any sort of level of the LGBTQ topic, because there's several different opportunities and clearly missed opportunities in your life that will be affected because of it. There's so many different connections, so many different opportunities, so much different lifestyle. Not even lifestyle, just like knowledge that you're missing because of the view that you were taught and have still accepted. And I know you might be stuck in your way right now, and it is what it is, what it is, what it isn't. But like, I just don't want you. What seems like you went through a situation to where you thought you were safe enough, or relationship, whatever the case may be, was tight enough for you to be able to talk to whomever, and they be comfortable to talk to you. And that didn't happen once. I don't want it to be another situation where that could be somebody very, very close to you that you won't be able to recover from that. Because if my stepfather didn't accept me for who I was, and I did get the confidence, or I would have gotten it eventually, I would have never talked to that nigga a day in my life after that shit. And I don't want that to be you. And I promise you, that's going to happen every single time, because how I know? Because my friends.
One of my sons will be gay.
I'm not manifesting that on you, but if it is,
Don't put that up.
I'm not gonna will too.
Boy.
but like what I've seen all the time is the most like.
But I just want him to be. Any of my kids, I always tell them, man, speak out to me. You can always talk to me about anything.
Yes,
I
but
don't
in the
care
same
about what it
sentence,
is.
when you say I don't want you to be gay, it doesn't matter if you say I
I'm
want
gonna
you to
let you
always
know
talk
what
about
I'm
me.
gonna tell you what
Of
a
course,
man was
and-
taught. I'm not gonna say, hey, this is cool. I'm not gonna say, hey, you can be whatever you want. I'm not about to do that. I don't care what this new world is trying to do. I'm not about to do that to my kids. I'm gonna tell my son all of the pain and stuff that I hear from you and your words and your spirit and your words. I can feel your pain, DJ. Like at the end of the day, bro, it's all about life, man. Sometimes life make you on that other side. And being on that other side ain't nothing wrong with it, bro, because I got uncles. You feel me? This shit is in our bloodline, bro. This shit ain't nothing new. This ain't something that we just ran into. It's always been gay people, bro. And gay people always been solid, bro. I had gay people that lived down in the middle of my street, stayed up under me. They always looked out for me. Always did shit. Never did asked her to do anything gay to me. You hear what I'm saying? Nigga, and they was just really cool ass people. 2 white gay people that stayed right below me was nice as fuck to us. And they never did. I never heard anything. Thank God. They were good people, and we stayed.
I'm really trying to take your shit.
I never got.
But here's the thing.
I never got to
I'm
hear
trying
it was
to-
good.
I'm really trying to like
was gonna be.
ride on this and like trying to listen to what you were saying. But like the thing is, at the end of the motherfucking day, it doesn't fucking matter how many gay friends you had, how many gay motherfuckers
Some like
that's
a
in
white
your
dude
life.
with a black friend.
I'm-
Some of my best friends are black. That's how it sounds.
Yeah, literally. All my it doesn't matter about none of that shit.
We eat dinner together. We had drink beers. My nigga.
Saying and living by the philosophy that it is not okay to be the way that you were born in any aspect whatsoever, and not being and
My
not it's
4-year-old
not okay.
can't tell me if he gay or not.
I'm not saying
He
all
told
that.
me
I'm
he was a
just saying.
superhero just 30 minutes ago.
All I'm saying is this.
He want to be Batman and all type of shit. How the fuck I'm gonna let my 4 or 5-year-old tell me he gay? I'm
They're
talking
they're
about
probably
my
not gonna
kids.
find out.
Now,
at
if you're
4 or
18
5.
and you're at the age of 15 years old, at the age where you said you was at, and you come tell me that you're old enough to know, you kind of know, where you kind of know where you at in your life. Like if my son was in Lutheran East and he told me, "Daddy, I like boys, man," I'm gonna be like shocked, like what?
I ain't paying
But
attention.
damn, shit, man, that's what you want. All right, what you want, a dress? I don't wear dresses. Okay, what did you want then? What do I supposed to do here? I don't know, Keon. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm your daddy, though. I'm still gonna love you, nigga. Period. Ain't no love gonna ever be lost in my kids if they ever came out gay, boy. But I don't think I'm raising nothing gay. I'm a dog, boy. Everything gonna be, man, strong. Lay down, push-ups, boy. When my sons do wrong, do some push-ups. So if he gonna be gay, but he gonna be strong.
And that's cool.
God damn it, you hear me? He gonna know how to fight. And everybody gonna be respect me. Beat. Yeah, gay ass nigga, beat your ass.
One Mississippi.
I don't know.
Nigga. And guess what? I would love my son if he came out and I seen that he was different. I'd be like, listen, I'm talking to the baby. Look, I'm telling you, I know he ain't there. He ain't there, but if he want to be there, let him know, Daddy. Know he can come over and live with me. Flat out, nigga. And nigga, let a nigga say something to me about mine. Boy. Nigga, that's how I feel. That's the world we living in right now.
He's the daddy though.
If he choose to be that way, that's on his choice. But I'm not giving him a choice in my household because my mother never gave me a choice in my household. That's the point I'm trying to make.
So I mean, I can see. Here's where I follow you. Not having boys in the house, that's understandable because you want to have
Flat
girls
out.
in the house.
Right.
Nobody's gonna have sex in the house regardless.
Period. Not nobody but me.
I mean, go off, King.
God damn it.
I do the pussy looking around here.
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
This Uncle Aaron spot. Ain't nobody fucking in this bitch with me.
Fuck me.
Just-
I'm doing the business.
I pay the bills around this bitch. I really don't understand that shit now with my parents now. The fuck? I know what I'm saying as a father, nigga. Shit.
Where you're losing me at?
Except the mind, this is a whole issue.
Boy.
I guess where you're losing me at is the 3 different things you're saying. One, you're saying, I'm gonna tell my kids, don't be gay in this house.
No, I'm not gonna tell him don't be gay. I'm gonna teach him how to be a man. Period.
But
I'm
then
not about to tell him, hey, don't be gay. I don't even want you to know what gay is. First
See,
off,
man,
I'm not gonna even tell my son, hey.
I ain't gonna lie. As understanding about shit, whenever I see my son do shit, like, hey, you look a little gay.
Come on, hey man.
Chill out. Look a little gay.
Tighten
Look a
up,
little gay.
Oh, listen, this
Like no lie, cause
did
kids
you
do
know
some
at
weird
this
shit.
time, this crazy
Like
you
my,
said that. I asked my son, is he
I see
gay?
my son do like a half split while
I
he on
need
the
to
tab.
know.
I'm like, what you doing? You twerking in there? Cut it out.
Yeah, let me know.
Cut that shit out.
Or no, I found
What you
myself
doing in there,
this
little
too.
nigga?
That's crazy you say that because I found myself my son following doing his mother's shit. I said you gay? I want to know. You know what that is? I said, well, you need to know because it's out here and they letting people know. They letting you know early, so you might as well know. I need to know. No, Daddy, I'm not.
So look, I got a
Okay,
daughter.
good.
I got a daughter,
That's what
right?
you
So
on,
I never
that's what
really
you on.
worried about gay shit. I worried about hoe shit. Like I was trying to. Those
Yeah,
were the
I'm
shit I was
scared to
watching
have a
for. Like,
daughter, boy.
if she was gay, like cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
She was hoping she
My
Yeah,
boy
like it's
got
no
a-
permanent
that's
damage
crazy.
gonna happen
Flipping
there.
aside,
Your heart
my
get broke,
cousin,
who cares? You know,
He
like
got a
I know,
daughter.
baby.
My cousin got a daughter, and she's 13, and she knows she likes girls, and she told her that, and he was just like, "Oh, thank God, thank
Right.
God."
Nigga, for
I'm
real.
like, bro, what's so funny? Like, thank
For
God,
real, bro.
she don't like niggas. Yes, yes, she like the same thing
Please
as
don't like
me.
this conversation.
Right.
You like
Let's
the
try to
same
flip the
thing as
Feel
me.
like, feel like I got fucking daughters, nigga. We ain't gonna talk about
It-
daughters now.
They're like, I like she like the same
Son.
thing as me because at least he was happy. My boy told me he was happy that his girl liked it, girls like him. That's a father. Like it was weird for me to hear her say it, but he came like, man, I'm happy that she don't have to deal with niggas.
But the
I
answer,
said that.
the answer for him, what you was trying to say, yes, it's a contradiction, and yes, it's not fair. But that's just like you can be a stone cold smoker or drinker, but you're gonna tell your kids you won't be drinking and smoking in this house. I don't fuck what I do or what I believe
Boy.
in. You gonna listen
You
to
not.
this the law
Boy.
that I laid down in my land.
Do as
I
I say.
don't fuck you in America,
Boy.
South Africa, nigga. In my house, this is
And I
my
tell
island.
him why.
And
I
I'm
tell
the
him, look, I
king
say,
of
I say, listen, for real. I said, son, you don't want this shit. This shit make you lazy. It's gonna take you off your whole path of what you want to do.
I kinda
If you
wanted
start
that.
smoking this at a younger age, I said, nigga, if you start smoking this at a young age,
You
it ain't
want
the
none of this
time.
shit, Dewey Cox.
I said, but if you want to smoke it,
His pussy
he
on
been
the
come to
dick.
find out. My oldest son, he's been smoking since he was 13. I
It's
wonder
not
why he's so
addictive.
laid back. I wonder why he's so
Yes.
laid back. Y'all thought he was just a laid back nigga. That nigga was high since he was 13. My nigga been high as fuck around me, bruh. I knew he was high as shit when they picked that rest in peace of my little cousin. He, that was his best friend. He ended up getting shot by another young guy. But he's getting high with him. They was getting high all the time, and they been getting high for a long time. And I said, damn, Key, no wonder you ain't want to play basketball. You had me spend all this money on AAU, but he was always like laid back. He wouldn't turn up, and I'm like, damn, I had a laid back son, cause you're not gonna always have a son that's like you.
That nigga was on the court dribbling.
That
slow
nigga
motion.
was high as fuck.
This nigga, hey, Flint, he's at the game like, you ain't never gonna see this shit.
Right. And one and shit.
Layup, nigga.
Yeah, man,
That
but
nigga Eurostep was crazy.
he a laid back dude, man, and I'm proud of him that he working. That's one thing about black families. I made a joke about it, but it ain't like you getting a college degree. It's just a job, But at the same time, I feel like it's still good to have a job for a young black person growing up, so they can learn to meet people and it ain't nothing like a work buddy. Work buddies, man. You working with them.
It'd be so weird
teach
how
you
close
shit,
you get to a
man.
nigga at work and
Yeah.
they start working with each other. You don't talk to nigga for like 2 years.
Yep. And you be like, man, what's up, nigga? It be
used
one
to
of
talk
them
to
happy
nigga
moments,
every
don't it,
day. I'm
though?
talking about every fucking day. This is my dog,
Yeah.
and then it's like
You don't see him.
Never see a nigga again.
Yep. I had this one dude. We worked at Taco Bell and we worked at late night shifts, and I used to wonder why they so happy. And I heard somebody do this in comedy that said, "Ain't nobody happy at work unless they stealing." I don't know who said that shit, man, but I was like, man, that's the truth, man, because I was working in there making my little tacos and shit. And them niggas just so happy though for weeks. Them niggas pulling up. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Trapping?"
Snatching the mouth out this bitch.
Bro, listen, after 11 o'clock, that motherfucking clock ain't doing nothing, boy. From 11 to motherfucking 6 o'clock, boy.
Hey,
We cleaning.
can I guess what
I bought my
Taco Bell you
cutlass off
worked
of
at?
that.
Oh shit.
Cause I know which one.
Oh,
I
I
done put
bet
a-
you know.
I done put a many times.
I
in
bet
like,
you know.
What's your order? Yeah, just give me $10.
Cutting
Boy.
side deals at Taco
You sure?
Bell
I
and
got like
shit.
17 tacos in there. You sure it's $10? Yeah, just give me $10.
No, see, we weren't looking out. We weren't looking out. We was literally letting them punch in. We know exactly how much waste it is. See, that's what the dude told me. He said it's a certain amount of waste, young blood. He said it's a certain amount. Damn, I am like we give him fair game.
Come on, Vlad.
I'm gonna look up.
He like,
statute-
yeah. So the exact weight that'll get you from keep getting caught.
I'm gonna look up statute of
It's gonna-
limitations.
So, anyways, bro, I bought a Cuddy. I was a youngster, like 17. Came through with the Cuddy. Mama ain't even know about it.
You at the ECG.
Boy. Yes, sir.
You went to that bitch many times on late night.
Right there, that one right there, right there by the right there on Mayfield, boy, by the gas station. I'll never forget. I still ride past that bitch and be like, I remember when I bought that
I've
bitch.
never done
And the
nothing
cutty
illegal
went
at
out
any of
on
my
me in
jobs.
what,
I am
90 days?
outstanding employee.
Engine
Ask
blew
any
on
of my
me in 90
references.
days. That bitch overheated on me.
And you had like a pyramid scheme.
I was a young, you know, when you
No,
young,
I
you
would
ain't
never have a
young,
pyramid
you thinking
scheme.
about the car. All you thinking
Ever,
about
This
is
is
getting the
Ant
car.
Corner. You know, you gotta bring in 2 members.
ever would I be in a pyramid scheme? Ever would I be part of anything like that?
I love having good friends, man, because when I was growing up, man, we used to borrow each other clothes like a motherfucker.
I never did that. I was always sure.
Like my mama never really was giving me all like name brands and shit. Like I ain't really get name brand until I really borrowed somebody else's shit for real. Like it's crazy when I think about it, but it was like motivation to become something that you feel me? It was like one of the moments where I ain't care how little your feet was, nigga. Let me see them bitches. I'm at school. I didn't went over your house.
That nigga in my shit like this, like dog, you dogging my
First
fucking
nigga ready bitch like house shoes.
You dogging my fucking force.
Hey, y'all
That
remember?
nigga took the soul out of my shit. He got a
Hey.
lace and shit.
Hey, y'all remember them Air Max? Y'all remember them Air? See,
He done
I
blew
keep
the
thinking
bubble
you
out,
was
man.
age group. But you like, well, you probably, I don't know, you went
Yeah, my shit walk around the school squeaking.
But it's just, they came back out with them. They some Air Max, man. Them bitches used to be tight as fuck, right? I used to be like, yo, man, let me see them bitches. He let me see them bitches, boy. That's probably why my feet look like knuckles right now.
That nigga's walking around this the whole
Oh, mommy! Right? I'm walking around that bitch like,
Foot is a fist. This nigga.
look, mommy, look.
Hey, flip that nigga lean on locker with his feet like this.
Hey,
Like,
hey, it was the first day of school
I gotta
because
know these fucking
my
feet,
mother
nigga.
had bought me some she bought me some Addies. They didn't have an eye at the end. It was just 2 stripes. And back in the day, I was so happy because we ain't wear skinnies and shit, you know, like in y'all.
He used to cover them shits up. Everybody
We had shit that we
was
could cover
behind
our
the
shit.
jeans.
So you wear some, if you had some nice ass wide boot, because boot cut was the shit. You get you a boot cut, like his jeans he got on right now.
First strike peeking.
He's like the jeans he got on right now.
He's a carpet.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen them bitches brought me back in the day. I was like, oh
That nigga
yeah.
said he got some Jabos.
I was like, it's cool, them bitches comfortable though. I remember the air in them bitches. Yeah, man.
I remember the air.
Them ain't getting no air, man. Look,
No, I ain't gonna lie, I outgrew these bitches, bro.
Yeah.
You know how niggas start gaining weight over the winter? That's what happened.
That's me and all my clothes. That's me and all my clothes. So I don't know what you're talking about.
At this point, I'm like, oh shit, I think skinnies is over
Yesterday's
with.
belly is not today's belly, nigga. I put on the shirt. Like, who this
Hey,
bitch
I
got
do
on?
got a pair of skinny jeans.
Yesterday's
I got a pair-
belly is not today's belly.
Hey, look, I got a pair of skinny jeans, but I can't move in them like I want to. Like if I need to get away quick, it's too much.
No, you
too much
just can't
effort.
sit Indian style.
No, yeah, true. No, I can in those. You can't move fast though.
So you put on jeans in the hope that you might have to run somewhere?
You never know. It's Cleveland, man. Niggas get to shooting and shit.
Man,
That's why I can't never wear
I
sandals.
don't remember the last time I ran a
I
size.
can't never go nowhere in
If you
flip
take your
flops
sandals
or
off, you
sandals.
gone with no
No,
sandals.
it's no way.
You gotta get away quick, man.
I got
Shit,
tight
shit go down.
Hey, listen, I'm
doing some
your
sandals.
walking
Take your
nightmare.
Off and just take off barefoot.
I just can't.
You don't run
Look,
barefoot?
I was before, and I've been around where like a
You ain't never
gunfight and
racing
shot.
and
I don't know
shit,
which side I was on the
barefoot?
side getting shot at or the side
Yeah,
shooting.
your
I know
feet
shit
will
was
be
loud.
cut the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta
All
run
right.
through the alley
All right.
from where they get climb a fence.
You gotta kick your sandals off first. You gotta,
You know how fast you run barefoot, nigga?
man.
You don't
Man,
feel,
that shit,
you don't
man,
feel
they
rocks, you don't feel glass. Like you
That
out.
made me think about the runaway slaves, man.
Man, a lot of
Running
stories,
with
them
rocks.
niggas was lying bad as fuck. Like, it'd be some nigga named Jebediah walk cross country with no shoes.
But no,
on.
shout out to the white
It was
folks,
dogs,
man,
nigga.
for making us home. They know.
Henry Box.
Shout out to the white.
Shipped
Shout out to the
across
white
America.
people for making some homes for
Go
us
down
to
the
hide
beach and
at.
try to skip across them rocks.
So
with
all
no
the
shoes on. Your
Marians,
feet
you know how
gonna
many
be fucked
Marians
up.
we had to slick off with these dicks?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Come
what?
here, baby.
You talking about the white
Let me
Miss
sleep
Masters
over there.
wife?
I didn't know what was happening. I'm
Look, look.
My
I
master's
put
wife.
something up
You
wearing
like,
no
you like,
shoes.
let me sleep. Let me sleep over here tonight, baby.
Man, look.
Look, your husband, he gone. That nigga out there doing the cornfield, bitch.
Man, you had to
Let
do
me sleep here tonight.
I mean, you had to do what you had to do, man, back then. Like,
Shit. If it was a male,
Wait,
you
what the
see a
slave
girl.
be doing the cornfield? Why would
Bro,
you
trust me,
do
all I'm
that?
trying to say is they had to be
But
doing some
listen to the play, you
manipulation.
ain't understand.
was the slaves? No, wasn't no cornfield. That
Niggas
was
gonna give
Indians.
it from Ohio to California.
They probably
for
was
gold
doing
rush.
some manipulations. We ain't like the Mexicans. We ain't about to just coop up in one ass truck and just pile up in that bitch and think we about to get through a goddamn country.
I do not agree with everything that's been said.
Yeah, no,
tonight.
I definitely piled up in plenty of shit.
I want to make it be.
No, I mean, shit. If I'm a run, I mean, talking about running across the border. You know, they be.
Once again, I don't agree with everything that's been stated by my comedian.
He's just
Yes,
crazy on his face.
okay. They
I'm
have
just not finna.
views
I'm going
that
underground.
are
Some
honest
shit
in
I
their
don't know.
soul, and they just want to express them.
Yeah.
But at no point do I ever condone and or support anything that's some fuck shit. So when you say the Mexicans, you can't really say that like that.
I mean, why should we all get canceled? You know.
And then follow it up with car across the border.
Yeah,
Like, it was boom, 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 boom.
I'm like, you sound like a Donald Trump speech. You know,
Actually, it
you
might
heard-
be okay to make fun of Mexicans. I mean, like,
I mean,
culturally
something
speaking,
just
that's
happened to. I mean,
justified.
if you want to be technical,
Okay.
this is live TV, and this is what's going on right now today.
Yeah.
So
But I was just saying, some people they won't cancel you over. Like, you can make
this
fun
is
of black
like
people,
I'm literally
and they
talking
won't cancel
about
you.
stuff that's happening today. Did not somebody just happen? Something just happened to some brown people in Mexico?
You talking about black people getting killed in Mexico?
Okay, so I can talk about that. That's something that happened.
It was niggas in Mexico.
So at the end of the day,
My bad.
me saying something about a Mexican could never be worse than what just happened.
Baby,
So technically, a Mexican is a Mexican, and a Puerto Rican is a Puerto Rican.
Oh, what?
They're
Okay,
both
for sure.
Hispanic, but they're definitely not going to say that a Puerto Rican's definitely not going to say he's a Mexican.
Because they're not the
It's
same.
Latino.
Exactly.
It's Latinos.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But they're not about to say they're Latinos. I just left for Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. I just left for Puerto Rico. But I bet you if I call one of them Puerto Ricos a Mexican, they beating my ass.
It's like American blacks and Africans. Like, it's two different.
All the Haitian
You can't.
Dominican.
Two different. I'm saying it's two
You
different.
can't
people.
call a Haitian
Don't call
a
it Haitian.
Jamaican.
Yeah, you cannot.
You can't do that.
No.
Oh, you Jamaican? What, man? Punch your four little teeth out your mouth, boy.
You can't call an Indian Asian though.
Man, see, a real Indian is who? They nobody really know who a real Indian is no more. Technically, no, them India. That's India. Indian.
Yeah, man.
And they might
Like the
be
system just
Indian.
rebooted
They
that
look
thing.
like
No, the
Indians to
things
me.
coming out your mouth.
They look like Indians.
No, I'm talking about the red dot Indians. They
Then what is they not? Them not Indians, are they?
over in
He's,
India.
so he's trying to go off of geographical certainty because
Yeah.
of how India, Europe, and Asia are so close to each other.
Indians
So-
in Asia.
Yeah.
But technically, India is its own country, so they do not identify as Asian.
They don't. Yeah.
You trying to clarify them as
But
that?
they're in the continent of Asia, right?
That's like
Yeah.
that's like saying the Middle Eastern person is African American because they from
Country
Africa.
is the continent.
Right.
It's the
Yeah.
east.
But
But
DC.
technically, we are still all Africans.
We from Africa. We don't know where we are. We're different.
But we
Africa
say we
is
black
continent.
now, so
Like, Africa got like
we
100
call ourselves
countries.
something different now. We don't even technically want to even
we
call
didn't
ourselves.
choose black. That was assigned to us. We just rolled with
Roll
it.
It
with
started
it.
like colored and
It's
Negro,
like we kind of ran with it.
There's a lot of
African
stuff.
American.
There's a
right?
lot of stuff
I was
that
on
we
my
were
team
given
Queen.
that we didn't
Man,
choose.
like-
Like dreadlock.
It was a lot of
That
old
was
bitches throwing
given
flowers
to
at
us.
people's
Okay,
feet, man.
right, and that's why some people with dread, like, they don't want you to ever say dread. They
I'm
want
the-
you to
I'm the
say
people.
locks.
I'm
They
the
don't
same.
say. I know some people that really into their hair, bro. You say dreads, bro, they mad as hell, bro. You go to DC with that, bro. They really about they Afro stuff.
That's
out there,
me.
bro. I
Because
love
did
DC.
anyone explain the history behind that word to you?
I love DC, bro. No. I love
It was
DC
box
and
braids,
Virginia,
right?
Box braids.
Casey
Yeah.
Jones, what
The
was it
original
you got?
snake people.
and I love
Is that Red
Atlanta.
Fox? What? Oh, those
I love all my
It's gotta be
all my
Benton
brown
nights.
guys.
Like I'm
Period.
Benton.
All different flavors. We all different
Like
flavors.
Texas.
That's why I
One to
said
the body, one to the
we will
head.
be.
I thought you was gonna go high. I was ready.
It's-
it's-
Some people may say I'm crazy to say it, but gay
That was
people
a
are.
good move.
Boom, boom.
And without gay
Are you
people,
or
You're like, oh no, oh.
Shit, we
Let me
don't
tell you
win,
why.
nigga. Like
Everybody needs it. You gotta have somebody like that's why I understand it, but you really everybody
St. Patrick's
gotta
Day
have
is crazy.
at least.
Wait, what happened now?
Everybody needs gay.
No.
What?
Everybody needs a
What
gay
is this?
friend.
This sounds like a
That's
pimp,
not what
man.
he said.
Everybody needs a gay.
That's,
That's not what he said.
he created some shit. Okay.
I didn't create that shit. I was
Creativity.
fucking with you.
Creativity.
Coming
I
to
said-
the
I said everybody
WB
needs
this
gay.
summer. Everybody needs a gay.
You gonna have starring Red the comic book and introducing Big Purr.
No, Red gonna be the
DJ Brown.
dad. He gonna find out DJ gonna to him.
Oh,
He gonna say like,
Your
man,
son
hold
Big
on,
Bird.
you on the-
It's a show and a therapy session all rolled into one.
When I grew up,
We might be on to something here, man. Who
When I
knows?
grew up,
Every
I
time
could-
he around you, he
I can
act
finally
like
play
he
that role with a
boxing
house
shit.
father.
No, dead ass.
All
Niggas
rights
go to
reserved.
Mom's
Somebody
house,
say
he's
all
Big
rights
Bird.
reserved, don't
All
you?
right,
I come to the house.
All
He
right,
throws some
sir.
boxing gloves at me. Put them on, nigga.
Trademark.
Hey, no, though, seriously, I do want to play a role of a father. Like, that would be funny as fuck.
You play that role every day, nigga.
I know, I mean, just like in the show, like the dude from the house party.
oh, Robert Harris.
All right,
He
so
is the funniest.
if you had to write the scene for like when the gay son told the dad that he was gay, what would you write for the dad to say back to him?
All right, that's crazy. You say something about writing, so I'm gonna just say this. I'm writing this book. Y'all, I've been writing this book for like over 2 years. I don't know if y'all really into books and stuff like that, but it's really like it's like a
I don't know if y'all niggas like to educate yourselves.
I don't know if y'all niggas know what a book is.
I don't know if y'all niggas can read
Y'all-
it.
y'all
know,
can you
Max-
read right? Did
if
you
can't
guys
swim, you
pass
can't
grade
read.
school?
We got it, nigga. We understand. We
So
know
I've been
books,
writing
right?
this book for 2 years.
I can look
and
into
on
it.
the end of it, man.
Is it an audio book?
It's called Differences.
Like Genuine?
My whole life has changed.
It's just called Differences.
I read this book.
And it's about this black family. There were four kids, and one of the kids ended up coming out with like muscle
MS.
problems and like
Like Muhammad Ali?
bone marrow issues.
Okay.
So all his other siblings, they were like really athletic and stuff like that because obviously his parents were athletic and he was supposed to go to the NBA.
This should be an anime.
Stuff like that. And
This
he ended up becoming a scientist.
A bad guy.
He ended up becoming a scientist, and he was trying to have his kids back to back, so he was trying to rush it. So he took like a substance that made him have his kid faster, but it came out with
Viagra?
reflections. So now he had all his muscle problems and stuff like that. So he ended up getting bullied in school, right? So he get bullied on in school from kindergarten and stuff like that about his kid, and he bullies on everybody, but he bullies on him the most. And when he get bullied, he be on the ground and he like say somebody punch him in his head, he hit the ground, he hit this old Mary Mac this black and black, and everybody just laugh at him and stuff like that. Like look at him, he's tripping. And then it would be times where he would have episodes where he would just even be out in the park and he would fall and stuff like that. He'd start having an episode and people would laugh at him. But really, what he would do, he would be imitating on happy moments that he had. When someone hurt him or something like that, he would imitate the happy moments at that time.
I got you.
So what happened is he ended up turning the bully into a goat. And when he turned the bully into the goat, he didn't know what to do. So he ended up, long story short,
Killing the goat.
no, he ended up putting the goat into a farm where it was a mean guy that was supposed to be.
Go.
He would have taken a farm that was supposed a mean guy that was supposed to had killed off his family, but he never killed off his family. Something just horrific happened to his family, but that was the rumor around the neighborhood. So he had a farm with all these animals, and he had them for like comfort because he lost his whole fucking
So
family.
he turned all his bullies into goats.
And no, he turned him into a goat, and he had to live in the farm with that man. So the man never had a goat before, so he had to learn how to feed him and stuff. So he went through a little starving moment and all that shit. Anyways, make a long story short, the kid ended up bringing him back to life because he learned how to tap into his thing. He not only can he turn people into stuff, he can move stuff with his eyes, his ear, and stuff like that. Make a long story short, his brother ended up bullying on him because he knew he could turn stuff into anything. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of manipulation where his brother bullying on him. So that's fucked up. And then he ended up overcoming his brother and teaching his brother like, don't fuck with me. Like I can fuck you up type shit at a young age. So his brother ended up trying to be cool with him. So as he going on in his lifestyle,
You a wild nigga for that.
oh,
Why would you act?
I had to fuck with you, man.
it's cool. I'm gonna smoke you for that. It's cool.
I had to do that. He did this shit.
No, that's me. That's on me. I tell you.
Kermit
I
the Frog.
had nothing to do with this.
Kermit the Frog gave me the like.
I ain't. Why niggas think I'm always a bad guy behind this shit? I had nothing to do with that. I looked and I was like, what the fuck is the light in my face?
That nigga looked like Jimmy the Cricket, and I'm done. And
So well, I think it's so cute.
so at the end of the story, what happens is he ended up going for the greater good. He started kind of liking this shit doing with his brother. So he was like, he kind of wanted to start tapping into doing fucked up shit, but then he ended up coming back to himself. And like I say, he ended up bringing Alex Petty, his last name Petty and shit. Alex Petty, his whole family Petty. Some shit I just can't remember. He ended up bringing him back. Now Alex, this is where I'm at, kind of in the book. So I got just because y'all my niggas, I tell y'all real quick. He brought Alex back, but now Alex just keep talking about the farm. So his parents want to blame the dude, so they went to the police, all type of crazy shit, trying to get him. They come to find out that it's not him, but they family still saying this because the kid keeps saying, "I remember what he wear and all this shit," but he can't remember exactly what he was or what all of that. So eventually, Alex gonna end up. Clifford, which is the one with the differences, he gonna end up like turning the world into like a sky world. Cause like he turned his little project, his little science project into real life. So he gonna be the first person to build life in the sky. And all of this gonna be with his mind and everything. But everybody gonna think he's so smart, like a Tony Stark dude. So you're gonna be kind of like, so it's for the kids and it's for the grown ups. It's for grown ups and it's for kids. And it's been taking me for 2 years, man.
I like the powers though.
I want to tell y'all.
Anything with mutant powers, I'm into.
It's a cute storyline, and what's cute about it is the fact that
I like that you use the word cute and be original, man. I appreciate you.
Well, I'm saying what's cute about it is that the
He said, "I'll make this as hetero as a handshake."
Right.
What's cute about it is
I did it right.
Shut up, man. That nigga ain't never done nobody that quick in his life. He was like a jab. He threw out. That's all.
Nice to meet you.
No, I wanted to hear like I haven't really got to the end of the book, but like this book, I really feel like I can get some novels with it. So I really.
But hold on, because what's cute about this story is that it's not any. It's not just the muscle or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. You could swap that out for almost any minority, and the aspect of feeling that you're alone in a majority and going to somebody who you look to as guidance and other people don't, and getting fucked with the people who's even close to you, like family and all that shit. It can be very relatable,
right? And that's I think that's what kind of entered. I think that's because some people are like, what made you write this book?
I got a crazy ending for you.
But I wrote this book because I feel like people have differences, and people want to judge you for your differences, but don't know how great you really are.
Not even being funny. If you make,
I feel like retarded people are smart as fuck.
But you gotta use all the tools in the bag. Whatever.
You think they slow because they gonna
I want to hear Anthony. Hold on, Anthony got to end it for the book. Right.
Is this made now you know you shouldn't have showed this hat, man. Anything type of red hat here, man.
What did it say though?
I don't care. I don't care.
Read it.
You don't want to know, man.
Hey, did we just go over this whole thing?
Black Dollar Matters. Yeah, this is nice.
True.
I really like
Reactions
this.
matter.
I love how it said, no, fuck these kind of hairs.
I would never
fuck everything.
Hey, what you want to do?
Right.
What are you saying, though?
No. So I don't know if you want to make this to like a series, like a Harry Potter thing, but if you don't, a dope ending, if that's gonna be your movie, is at the very end, like when you get to your climax in the movie, it revert back to when he's still on the ground getting bullied, and he escaped to this entire world in his head while he's getting bullied.
Oh, it was all a dream.
Just like the movie Sucker Punch. Just like that movie Sucker Punch.
Was it like that? A dream sequence?
Just like that movie Sucker Punch.
Oh no, you gonna try to play me like that?
That would the exact same thing happen. Just like that movie.
Hey,
Sucker
you know
Punch.
what? Hey,
Or just like that movie
if I
Fight
do
Club.
that, if I do that in the book,
would the exact same thing happen? Just like that movie too. Would the exact same thing happen?
There is a one movie.
Like,
There's this one book that's, this one little animated game that's kind of like his ending, where like you play it 3 times, and they're like, why do you keep on lying? That's not how the story actually went. Because he had muscle problems, whatever the case may be, and he was pretending that he like beat this cancer or whatever the fuck it was, and like lived on to be a great artist. And if that didn't work out, he was gonna be an athlete in this and that and third in 3 different scenarios, and the whole time he actually died from the disease.
Some Morbius?
I think so. I don't know the name of the
movie with the vampire.
It wasn't a movie. It was like an animated game.
After this book, bro,
He trying to be hating ass Siebert over there with his punk ass.
After I'm
He
finished
trying
with
to
this
shoot O's
book,
with all our
I'm
ideas.
about to really after this
But it
book,
was, it was such an
After I
inspiring
write
thing.
this
We
book.
dope ass directors over here. Don't
yeah,
tell me
dude,
that we
I like
writing.
some of y'all thoughts, man.
I'm Steven Spielberg and this Quentin Tarantino.
Shut up, Garfield.
That was a good one.
Oh,
That was cold. That was cold.
If you don't look like Odie.
Oh man.
All right, y'all niggas do look like that.
You got gay static shock over here.
Oh my god.
Hell no, man.
We got mini bites. Anyways.
So like I guess futuristically, I want to finish this book. I want to
Well, don't use
get
my
into
ending,
acting.
'cause Flynn said that he don't
I
like
want to get into acting
So
more,
use
like
your
more in casting, call
Don't use his
casting.
idea,
Even if I
use
gotta
his
be on
Flynn
like a
said
little a toothpaste thing, like, hey, my teeth are real. You don't have to buy fake teeth and shave your teeth all the way down. Me, look at
Hey,
you.
a lot of dreams need a fundraiser.
You know that's what they do, right?
You gotta do that for veneers.
Yeah.
What?
They shave their shit down to like a micro
You like a
site,
vampire.
micro bit
Just
of your
get, like,
teeth,
the root.
and they just stick it on there.
Yeah, like some
That's
little,
what she
a screw or
said.
And
something.
then you look like one of those little walking mouse. You know them little mouse that jump
You
around?
like the mask.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mask.
they say that they don't never fit right for when they get the.
They just like the mask. That's
Yeah.
a perfect example.
No, that's because niggas got
Now I
a
understand if
little
your
bit
teeth.
of money.
I feel like
Goes
it's a way of
base level.
it's the way of flexing.
No. A
Some
lot
people need them though. Like,
a lot of
you see her
niggas got
before
bad
the
teeth,
veneers?
so they
Listen,
get
I'm not
the
gonna
teeth
lie. I
done.
like the
That's what
Ignorant
they
Shin.
feel like
I like
they
the
open
Ignorant
up.
Shin.
First thing you see is somebody smile, but it's
Get each other every day.
yeah. When niggas got real money to get veneers, you never know. They look like they teeth. You know what I'm saying? We the niggas who got a quick 10 grand. Nigga, like, I shave them bitches down, throw these in
No,
your mouth.
God Tories was dope. Like you didn't even know God Tory got his
You
teeth
gotta
done.
cut your own
Shit, yes,
teeth
you
down
can.
though, right?
No, the dentists do that, nigga.
But I'm
You
saying
can
you
tell
gotta
the guy.
cut
You
your
said
own
you can't
teeth.
tell the
I
guy.
mean, you gotta
too.
like cut your teeth.
That
down
shit
a
look like
little bit.
dentures to me, man.
But I'm saying like with God Tory's like you saw him, you didn't see him go from bad teeth to good teeth. He just kind of was like one episode, the next you didn't even question it. You know, it was a good set. Good set of teeth.
I knew he came
A
in
lot of
too
niggas
quick
got
as
some
fuck.
false teeth.
I knew he went piano.
Man.
Shit, a lot of niggas got false teeth in NBA and sports, man. Once you get a little bit of money, first thing a lot of niggas do is fix their teeth.
But you gotta remember, y'all, it changed the way you look too. It changed the way your face is structured. Like when your
How you
face is
feel
created,
about
it's
plastic
different,
surgery?
bro.
How you feel about women getting plastic surgery?
Oh Lord,
Baby, I feel like it's a choice, man, and it's a choice that you gotta live with. It's a choice that you make, and it's a choice that you gotta live with because people fail to realize we're not gonna all die young. We're gonna get old, and
I'm not gonna be.
you gonna have a lot to carry, baby.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Be
Listen, I'm just saying. You gonna have a lot to carry, so you either gonna be on the wheelchair, because listen,
If grandma,
I know women with big booties, older women. Not saying I be looking, sometimes I do. But the big ass butts, they walk different. They back is meant to carry the shit.
Like a capital S.
It's like, I miss the originality of it because we grew up where you'd be like, damn, she thick, her mama thick, her sister. God damn, they all thick, nigga. And it was no way you could play it. That was what it was.
Natural.
Now it's like, I don't know. And then they trying to, it's like, oh, I can get this off of my daughter. No, your daughter is just thicker than you.
You talking about fake booties or we talking about just thicker booties?
No, I'm just saying, like, these younger girls, not saying that I'm into younger girls.
Wow, over 18.
Over 21.
I mean, fuck it. Go down the list. We
Not
got
over
Mexicans,
20.
we
Now,
got
if you're over
Asians,
21,
we got-
you're
Nigga,
legal.
let's fuck them all.
Listen, if the liquor store say you can buy a bottle, if the liquor store say you can buy a bottle, then you legal.
So
So if they can buy a bottle, they can buy the.
in response to what you saying,
I hit the Newport Cardinal.
if a bitch 70 with a fake titties and ass, most likely I'm not caring. Because have you ever seen a 7-year-old titties? They look disgusting. So.
So they should be still together.
Yeah. If I don't be married to you,
But you know they gotta keep that shit up. Cause a lot of girls they get it done and then they didn't know they was about to get thick though.
Listen, I'd rather she has some sagging ass silicone than some sagging ass dog.
That's
titties.
ashes and shit.
True. I don't like them old saggy doggy titties. And I'm gonna say I know a couple people that have those.
I've never seen a pair.
I thought he was just hitting you on
So
purpose.
anyone ever
I
had
seen a
sex
pair
with
without
you,
meaning
to
you
see it.
never had dog titties.
Hey, look, bro, I seen a pair without meaning to.
Dog titties?
It was an elder, one of my elders.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
I'm talking about actual.
You just keep you glad.
So
man.
there's
This nigga
incest.
Like, my one auntie,
Hey.
man. Everybody know her.
That shit is like
Hey,
We want to thank y'all for attending Ray's last time on TV ever.
Ah, shit.
Incest. What other categories?
You setting cans up to shoot shit, man. What you want over there?
At the end of the day, that's why it's called copy.
You most judgmental
paste,
nigga in the
copy
world,
paste.
Who me?
I can't live, bro.
This.
Copy
This
paste,
nigga has too
copy
much
paste,
motherfucking
man.
fun over there.
Hey Mike, where's your bathroom, man?
It's down a maze.
I'm finna go to this job. This is my first day going to a job, this new job tomorrow. I'm excited, so I can't go to sleep.
You mean today?
Yeah, well today.
Where you get a job at, my brother?
Back, painting, cause I like to paint. That's what I like to do on the side. I like to paint houses and
the
shit.
paint fumes.
And
Oh no.
it's something I like to do, and it's one of my hobbies, kinda. But it's my job, cause you don't wanna. I promised myself that I wasn't gonna enslave myself into any place where I'm not gonna feel like I'm not about to go do a job where it feels like I'm in it, continuously doing something over and over, and I hate it. I don't want to be miserable. So I told myself I'm not being miserable. I'm gonna do things that I like to do that makes me happy. I like to train people. I can make money off of training people, teaching them how to defend themselves because it's always needed. I don't care how old you is. Your kids might try you. You might have to jab the skin off of their ass. You hear me? But it's needed. So I like to do that. I like to paint because it relaxes me. I don't like the first beginning of the shit. Sometimes you gotta fix holes and all that crazy shit and try to make the wall look flat and shit. You know what I'm saying? That should be fun though every now and then. No, that shit do be fun trying to covering up the holes and shit. It's kind of therapeutic, I would say. But the funnest part is when you just brushing and you just going in the house and you just going and you create something new. It's just like something new created. I created this. I painted this. And then I like to I like to write now. I learned that after I got shot. Shit, for those that don't, my homies. I got shot twice in my lifetime, and it was because of my hands. And I never really was like a bully or fought people. I was more like an opportunist. I'd be like, no, I was.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like
No, an opportunist. No, that's not a bully. If I'm with you, Dave,
You just got
and
paid.
you decide someone wants to fight Dave, and I feel like Dave, that's my friend, I'm gonna tell them no. That's what my mother taught me. If your
My
friends fight for
homeboy
you,
ain't no problem, but I do.
Right.
my nigga don't. You feel me? I'm gonna work for my homies.
Swiper, stop
So at the end of the day,
swiping.
I was
Swiper,
kinda-
stop swiping.
When it was like it was more that I was more of a superhero because I beat up all the bullies. Like I can tell you a quick story, man. I was in 5th grade, and I was in SBH classes. I don't know what y'all know what that is, but SBH classes are severe behavior habit classes, where bad kids is at all the real bad ones, all the ones that just don't listen, bad as fuck, don't listen to their mama, just rebellious. I was around them kids, but I really was. They called me, bad or whatever. So my point was, it was a kid named Sam. He was like 15. He was like 10 years, like he was a lot older than me at that time. So he had to be like 4 years older than me. And Sam will bully on people. I guess that's kind of why my movie kind of like kind of go over my life a little bit, but it's just like I throw my little nips and tats in there. He tried to bully on everybody, and I remember him bullying me that day, and I let him bully me and shit. And I was like, man, I never been bullied. I always been the one with the mitts. You feel me? And it was like he was just bigger than me. He was from Longwood and all this shit. And bigger dude. And I was just like, man. And it was something in my heart just kept telling me, you don't never run from nobody. You fight. You stand tall. You fight like a man. And win, lose, or draw. You fight that nigga. And I told the dude, one of the kids that get bullied all the time, I said, man, tell that nigga Sam I want to fight. I remember myself telling that shit in front of Wilson Middle School, nigga. And he went and he said he wanted to see it. He called Sam out there. It was a rainy day. He got posted up with Sam like, "What's up?" And he threw punches at me. I slipped him. He slipped, fall. Oh! It was like the heavens of God. God just like rained. It was just rain. Rain.
You got Debo down with it.
Boy, it was like Friday, boy. Nigga, that talking about it was like the rain. It was like God came through. Rain. Older guy. 10-year-old against a 15-year-old. Is he gonna lose? Who knows? Oh, he slipped. Bop, bop. Oh man, I got him. I'm on top. Bop, bop, bop. Everybody in the school watching me tear that ass up. Boy, a little 10-year-old boy. I tore Sam ass up. Wasn't no more bullying, bitch. Ain't no more bullying in that school. Ain't no more bullying in that school, sir. Now I can tell y'all another one.
This nigga
I tell you
Sixth Grade
what,
Revolution, nigga.
I got superhero movie story shit. Like, look, I moved to a neighborhood from the lower neighborhood where I moved at on 105. Right? When I moved on 105, I didn't know people over there and shit.
I didn't do that.
But it was a gang over there called Cold Boys. I don't know if y'all familiar. You remember the Cold Boys?
No, bro, I did that.
What happened?
Y'all niggas remember the Cold Boys growing up?
Oh, boys, nah.
Oh, you really gotta call your mama?
No, I was just.
Oh.
Your mother done called you. Somewhere, baby.
No.
Hey, no, I beat
No, you didn't.
I beat the skin off of more bullies, man. Like my whole life, bro.
I want to go home.
I didn't beat the skin off.
Go.
Come on, I'm going home.
Hey, big pause, man.
What I said,
This nigga said he was beating the skin.
I was like, you pause.
He said, I'm beating the skin off all my bullies.
Yo, I said pause, but I'm trying to talk to niggas like y'all about to leave real. But I'm like, I heard you.
You want to catch these hands? Like, oh, man,
It's
wait a
sleepy
minute.
time,
What do you
man.
mean?
He's like, oh, y'all niggas
He
want to
like,
fight?
I had the
Alright.
mitts, nigga. Beat everybody down.
Fastest hands in town, nigga.
No, but like that's why I said I wasn't a bully. I was more of an opportunist. It was like after I knew I could do what I do, it was like, okay, I'm looking for the next nigga that think he the biggest, baddest motherfucker, and I'ma beat his ass.
Right.
And that's what I was driving off of. It was like, oh, he bad, I'm about to beat his ass.
Going up the ranks.
It was like, bro, it was fun, bro.
This nigga was the living character
It
in
was-
Mortal Kombat.
It was literally it was funny.
That nigga was climbing the ladder trying to find Goro.
Right.
All the niggas.
I got people, girl. You go. I
No,
ain't never.
look,
I
we
will
grew up
find
in the
this
city.
nigga.
We grew up in the city of Cleveland, bro. Like you don't understand.
I
He
will
know what
find
I'm
this
saying.
nigga.
You could walk from to the corner store, bro. The next door neighbor, if you didn't know people on the street, bro, he about to try to fight you for no reason.
No reason.
What you want to fight me for? I used to run from some people sometimes, man, when I was younger, bro. I stood up for myself, bro. And that from that day on, I was like, I'm any fucking bully. I'm beating the fuck out of you. And it was just like I went on a beating bully.
So that's actually a crazy hell story, though. Usually
the
the nigga
legend of
story
Red,
defeat the
nigga.
bully. You
Yeah.
would have found
Every bully, from
bully.
every neighborhood, though.
Who think they be
That's
whooping
what's so
ass over
crazy.
here?
Your
Like
granddaddy,
literally, bro, I
your
beat up niggas'
great-granddaddy,
uncles, man. I
your
beat up niggas'
great,
uncles,
great,
man.
great.
Grown men. I never fought people my
This
age.
nigga Red the Bully Slayer. Listen to
Red the bully slayer.
Bro, I beat up grown men, bro. One time I had fought a whole gang of people, man. It was like it was these Cold Boys, man. I moved on 105 and they had started some stuff, and this was when we was at FDR at this
why
time.
niggas had them little gangs back then?
Right
They did
out
that shit.
of nowhere, though.
Yeah, they was a gang. They wore white rags, man. They were the Cold Boys, man. They kind of remind you of the movie with the nigga Meteor Man, don't they? The Gold
Baby
Boys.
Lords.
They was like them, but they was just out there just bothering folks one day. And every day after school was a
You said
fight,
trying to
man.
make himself sound like a gentleman. They was just bothering.
No, don't listen.
These,
Don't listen. Don't listen.
these everyday
These
citizens
guys-
trying to make it back and forth to work.
These guys
I was
were.
taking some food to some starving children.
These menaces to society. I had to take my glasses off. Oh, my spectacles, man. Listen here, fella. Oh, it's fisticuffs that you want?
Right. Don't make me get cross with you.
Unhand that lady, sir. Give her back her purse. much money you stole? Not on my watch.
Not on my-
Oh shit.
And see, that's the commercial right there. Like,
You think you're a man with these? I'm a man without them.
Beat my bullies down barehanded.
Wow,
Beat my bullies. Wow. Oh my god,
I
bro.
wear bullies twice your size, nigga.
The biggest mitts in the game.
Man. And it was like, man, I felt like I was in one of them movies. You remember that one movie, man? I mean, that one game. It had a game. It was called the Warriors. Warriors.
That nigga was
Them
all,
niggas was whooping ass.
that nigga was all 5 members of the Warriors. Like, I got this. Citizens, get behind me.
Right.
Do your worst.
Warriors. Oh my
That
god.
nigga used to have sound effects.
Oh,
Pow!
Right.
Right in the kiss.
You be salty as shit when you get your ass whooped on that game. That was a fun ass game too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a fun game.
I seen some fights growing up. I used to feel bad.
I've been through brawls, man.
I used to
Like,
feel bad for people.
I've been through like several brawls.
Man, I remember going to homecoming at Glenville.
Shit
We walked,
crazy.
my mother dropped us off right, you know, to turn around right by the tennis court. We get it right in front of the building. We walking down because you had to go to the side door to get to the dance. Walking down the street, some niggas chasing nigga 117, and this nigga just trips on shit like on
Hold
3 strikes.
on. Was the one police officer dude out there?
I don't remember.
Was
They
it
just
the
the
big
nigga.
black
It's
dude?
like 7 niggas chasing this nigga. He trips. Man, they get to stomping this nigga, kicking his head in. King little ass like, we should help him. I'm going to the dance, man. Whatever.
Oh
you,
yeah, that side door.
whatever
right
you
there.
decide to do, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
and this nigga.
Got my good shit on.
I be damn, I can keep
Boy.
seeing this nice Rock River suit, nigga.
Right, oh my
God.
I can't explain this shit to my mother. I just
Rock
dropped
River.
her
When was
off.
you in school?
Like, I don't know what kid
No,
was
it
like.
gets ugly right there outside that door on the side when you talk about it be man.
Kid
it
was like,
be
man, that's
a million
so
fights
this
right
kid like, y'all some hoe ass niggas. I'm like, if you don't get in this dance, nigga, what the fuck you think?
there. Who King Lou?
Not my little brother.
Okay. I thought you were talking about my dude that be doing DJ.
Like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing this. That's my little brother. Though. He always was like, nigga, I fight the biggest nigga in the room. I wish a nigga say something. I smack him
Yeah,
in his face.
you
I'm like,
talking about them little giants, man. I love me a little giant, man.
every
No
fight
homo.
that you talk, I gotta jump in. So I'm gonna leave you to stop speaking for me. If I ain't told you like, hey, I'm ready to fight tonight. If I ain't tap you like that, nigga, I'm trying to chill.
Like tonight?
I am on duty, nigga. I left my hands at the house.
I
I
think
ain't
my
trying
most
to do shit tonight.
I think one of my most horrific moments,
I ain't trying to do shit tonight.
even me, besides me beating up 2 cold boys in one night and one day, and coming back to the school.
They went back, the other ones went back and told the
This-
boy leader.
This nigga was out there. Hey, listen, this nigga was out there hunting like fucking what's the nigga name from Ninja Turtles? AC Slade? No, Casey Jones.
yeah.
This nigga. Oh shit.
Shut the
Oh,
fuck up,
I'm
man.
justice.
This nigga hopped out with those some gloves to you. I want to make it fair. Nigga.
Just throw nigga-
No, I was that type of guy too. I
throw
would
niggas
never,
some headgear.
I
Here
would
you go.
never steal on nobody.
Hey, it's Red type nigga. He'll
You know how
punch
somebody,
nigga.
you know, that's how most people
Red
got
punch
off.
nigga, knock him
They
over.
would still on you, you know. They'll be like, yeah, man, such and such. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So like, I never let
Red
like,
picking
I
nigga
never
up. Now
stole on
see, you
nobody.
gotta keep your left hand up.
Right, you nigga tips.
Because if I steal,
I try to tell you,
right,
like,
right.
man.
If I steal you, then I know that was a cheap shot.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I fought for dignity, and it was like, okay, you're gonna stop doing this.
Honor and shit.
We
Like, yeah, like you're not
We-
gonna bully.
Hey, look,
my
that's why you
homies.
got shot, man. No offense.
We
Like,
totally different.
No, but listen, it's so funny because I never was doing
You
it
can call me
at the
cheap
time when I got
king,
shot.
because
It was just
when I
the
see my opener, I'm
reputation
taking
that I
that
But
back.
shit, like it's the rep though. Like niggas, like even if a nigga thought he could whoop you, the work it would take. It's
It was like,
nope.
damn, you about to
Shoot
work
this
with
nigga.
Red? Oh hell no, we popping, bitch.
Yeah.
Off top.
nigga,
He going down.
Red right
Do
there.
it down.
They be like, drive by, rig it down. They gonna have to see these mitts first.
Right.
You know what's so funny, y'all?
Ah,
You know what's so
fucking
funny? I
cowards.
literally.
Hey, what if he punched the bullets away? Nigga,
You fucking cowards. See me with these hands, nigga. Somebody call the ambulance. I'm going down.
Hey, that's my next video.
lay down next to me. Lay down
That's
next to
my
me. We gonna
next
finish
video.
this.
That
That's
nigga,
my next video.
that nigga mother them showed up to the hospital playing fucking Benny.
Hey, that's my next video. Hey, you remember what that just brought me to? It just brought me to the one nigga, when he was like,
yeah.
I am He was like, I am Kung Fu Joe.
Oh yeah. All right, nigga.
That nigga 75 times.
Oh shit! That nigga Kung Fu Joe was the coldest. Dog.
Nigga be like, drive by Red, you got hit. I ain't feel it. What's up, though, nigga? Red, I'm telling you, man, blood squirting. Nigga, only hoe ass niggas full of bullets, nigga. Come feel these hands, nigga. Where y'all going?
Hey, you know what's so funny, bro? That was literally me, man. Like when I got shot and shit for the first time and shit.
Where'd you get shot? If you don't mind me asking, where'd you get shot?
In my right leg.
The second a bullet hit my skin, I'm crying.
So I got shot, man.
Throw a bullet. Ah!
And I really was on some gladiator shit, man.
Calling my mother. My these niggas are shooting niggas.
Did you know you got shot when it happened?
He shot me up close.
Damn.
That nigga really like catch his
That
ass.
nigga was like, that nigga was like,
He was like,
that nigga was like, oh, that nigga Red. Oh, I ain't about to fight him.
He ain't put a bitch right on right on the hip. Bitch, fuck you, nigga. Catch that nigga.
You gonna fight me with one leg, nigga. I'm
Red,
not doing it.
Shot
Red
the
was
fuck
hopping
out of
after that nigga. Like, bitch, I'ma get you, sucker.
All the niggas I was. On the niggas I was trying to get my gun because he shot me with a little gun. And I'm like, man, that little ass gun, I'm about to blow your motherfucker.
Nigga talking shit after getting shot. You got get some real bullets you done fuck with me, nigga. What's that, a 22,
That
nigga?
shit felt like a jab.
You got a little 38 hoe ass nigga. You don't need a 4-5 to put me down, little nigga.
Oh, Bobby, boy. You better have bigger shit than that, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
That nigga Red took the bullet out of his leg himself. This nigga.
Oh ass nigga.
Yeah, man. That's why I say, man, like comedy, man. I got some with shit inside of me. Like my father was talking to me. My father was talking to me today, bro. And he lit a fire up under me. Like he was just like, so what makes you think you gonna make it? Like all these comedians on here, and then you think you better than David Chappelle? You think you better? If he called you up there right now,
your dad said that too.
on niggas, he like, do you think? He said, no, this is my stepfather. And you know, so he raised me well too. You know, he said.
Do you see his head on top of the bullies like the water boy?
No, he was like, man, do you think?
Daddy, I am David Chappelle.
He said, do you think you? He said, he like Tony, man, that boy. He said he's a genius, man. He's like, this is shit he said to me today. He's a genius. David Chappelle, he from Ohio. He a genius. This and that. David Chappelle, you know this and that. Man, fuck David Chappelle, man. For real, no offense, though. No,
we do not extend.
No, I'm not trying to say like fuck David Chappelle, but at the end of the day, bro. No offense to nobody. He like, you ain't know this was competition. I said, yeah, Dad, but I look at comedy different. I look at comedy. When I came into comedy, I was looking at it like I just want to make people laugh and spread joy to people and teach people that life is not as hard as it should be, and I got fucked up life too, and that we can all be okay. Type shit. That's the type of shit the comedy that I chose. He like, no, competition. He like, oh yeah, do you believe? He like, if David Chappelle asks you right now to go up there in 30 minutes, do you think you can rock the show? I said, hell yeah. I said, right now. He asked me right now. I bet you I'm gonna kill that shit. He said, I said, Dad, every time when I get up there and I get closer to that stage, I feel just like Tyson, nigga.
Yeah, one camera.
You feel me? The closer I get to that stage, the more flame I get in me. The more I tell myself, nigga, I'm about to impress not only me, not only them, but I'm gonna impress myself, and I'm gonna tell myself, hey, nigga, you gonna do this.
You need that passion. I feel like personally, unless we performing at the exact same time, it ain't no competition, really. Like everybody.
But I learned. I'm in the competition right now. I'm actually in the competition right now, and it to me, I don't look at it still in the mind as a competition. I just know that
somebody new fall asleep.
I just know I'm a creative person.
Somebody draw a dick on his face so he feel more like home.
This is his first time getting high. Don't do anything like that. That'll break his heart.
Joke, bro.
You should do like the spit on the side too. Like, nah, I'm just talking shit, man. But yeah, man, like, so it's to me, I look at it like, man, 3 years in, man. And I told my father, I said, man, I don't give a fuck if it take 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 20 years. I said, Dad, whatever it is,
we down to one camera.
it's on.
Rapping shit.
feel me? I said, this shit ain't in me, it's on me, nigga.
Right.
It's in me and on me. I said, at the end of the day, this is all I wanted to end this on. I found my passion, bro. I found something that I creatively love and, you know, bring me to the same feeling as being in the fight.
Yeah.
You know, because it's you versus the crowd. And you gonna make the motherfuckers laugh, or they gonna make your ass look stupid, motherfucker. So make up a choice. This shit ain't no game. Like me, I'm kicking with my funny ass friend David Flint, and we just sitting back going to spots and we just laughing and watching people bomb. And on some real shit, it's funny as fuck. It's funny. Now, and I'm saying that it's funny because actually while they're bombing, I'm creating it like it was me bombing. While they bombing, I'm like, damn, he could have said this.
Damn, everybody wasn't bombing.
Not everybody, but it was a lot of. It was damn near like a war in that motherfucker. No, but it was cool, man. They got to get better at the up there.
Yeah.
I ain't say nowhere. I said up there.
Don't say no names.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I know it's a lot of funny comedians in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. And I admire all the comedians that I learned from, like Ant Morrow, Dave Flint, John Bruton, Rod Ward, B Titty, all of the Trump guys I say in the city. These are the names that I'm naming. I feel like if any names that I ever left out, I'm just saying, like, I think y'all funny. I like Flex, man. I think he way funnier than me on Instagram. Flex, to be with him. We supposed to be doing some shit coming together as a unit. I think Cleveland, I think we got something going on. We just got to understand as a unit that fuck all of the people that ain't like us. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, even when we go up there on the stage, I feel like this now. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, you're going to hear my story. I don't give a fuck if you want to hear it or not. Bitch, you're going to hear it.
Whoa.
And you're going to laugh.
No, for real.
And you're going to laugh. Because my story, look. And that's why I told my father, he said, do you think you like it? I said, Dad, it's people going to hate me and still come to my show. Yeah. He said, you think people, I said, Dad, you know how many people in them shows hate these? I said, man, you better get up. I thought about Red Fox and them.
Literally.
His whole crowd, no offense to white people, it was all white folks. And all he doing is talking about his life and what he went through. And I learned this from my shit, and I want to give this to y'all. They want to hear our story. They want to hear our story. Because our story is different. My story different than his. You can't tell his story. It's always going to be dope when you telling your own shit. Richard Pryor, look at him. Red Fox, think about Richard Pryor. I was sitting there watching him and how he was acting out all these different people. I was like, damn, them the same people I know. And I'm just learning from the greats.
Yeah, you gotta study them.
And I'm studying the greats. And no offense to any other comedian, I don't watch your shit. I don't want to say any of your jokes, so I don't watch nobody else's shit unless I feel like I'm trying to learn something from you. Because I learn every day from y'all. Feel me? So that's it.
We ended on a positive note tonight. 4 out of 5 made it to the finish line. It's a little better percentage than we had yesterday.
Poor baby.
Oh, that was me yesterday, so I can't get mad at the nigga. But not tonight though, nigga. I made it.
Paddles on that, nigga. Clear.
But yeah, this is
Big ant, nigga.
Two drinks and a joke, man. Y'all sign off. Tell people where to see y'all next. However y'all want to do it. Follow y'all, whatever. I'm trying to wake this nigga up so he can get the tag off before he
Just tag him.
Sleepy DJ, man. He the only DJ that don't really DJ. So definitely gonna be DJing in my party sleep.
The CBD coma.
He gonna tell his mom he smoked some Tunchi.
That nigga dreaming about walking on clouds eating M&M. Say, man, I had a night. Motherfucking night. And you were there.
And I was there because I ate the motherfucker.
You were there.
Yeah, man. So I guess you as being a great host as you are, I guess you do them how you want to do it.
Oh,
Say whatever you want.
Y'all see me on IG, Tyrone the Comic, and on Facebook it's Tyrone Gaines. That's Gaines. Gaines. And if a dude jump punk points his finger like a stump, tell him step off. I'm doing the hump.
All right, yeah, I'm just at Dave Flint. I don't got no riddles for you to solve at the end of that. Just at Dave Flint. Flint with a Y, same Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Obviously, my name Red the Comic Book. I just gave y'all a whole story on my lifestyle and why I want to do comedy. And some of my shit, man, y'all may not agree to. Sorry if I offended anybody in any type of community. I love all of y'all. That's why I do a comedy. And y'all can follow me on any social media. That's Red the Comic Book. My life is a comic book. And I hope y'all read through it, man.
Dope. It's DJ. I think it's DJ Brown on Facebook. I think it's.
I'm a joke on Instagram.
There we go. I'm a joke on Instagram. Follow him. He all around. He hosting everywhere. He take photos and shit. Funny dude, talented dude. I'm at Morrow. You know, you can find me every Tuesday. The B-Side. Follow me at Morrow on Facebook, Instagram @_Morrow, and that's Morrow with an O, not an A. Learn how to read. Outside of that, we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, Monroe.